Hey, dudes. All right, so it's MMO Monday, Monday, except not really, because it's Friday, but we missed Monday, so we're gonna catch up. Let me hop into chat with Vass. Okay, we're in chat. Let me get my dashboard up. Gotta resize that Discord window. All right. You've got volume. I've got volume. Cool. Cool. All right. All right, so what are we doing? We're heading into Act 7. We killed some giant monster that had 3 powerful people in it. Then we killed the last other powerful person in the monster. And then the 3 powerful people got released out of the monster, even though we killed them. And now we're going to hunt them down. We killed one. We killed one back at the first area. And now I think we're heading back into the second area. I believe the forest was this area for Act 2? Yeah. The Frisian Forest. Okay. I think that's where we're going. Travel through the forest to Mervale's Caverns. Oh, okay. Maybe we're not going to that exact spot. I don't know. I think our inventory is good. Ooh.
Hello.
Hey, dude. How you feeling?
Hello. Much better, thank you. What about you?
Hello. Just fine. Doing good.
That's great to hear. Great to hear. I basically recovered just yesterday.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah. I was with super strong migraines and fever that was between 37 Celsius and 38, which is like the range, not the danger zone, but the point where it's normal temperature and actual fever. I don't know the translated version for Fahrenheit. You have Fahrenheit, right?
Yes, we do. Don't make me think about it.
No. I wasn't trying to start the topic again. I wasn't trying that. I swear.
I fucking hate it. I'm just stuck. I'm stuck knowing these numbers because it's what everybody here uses, but they're useless.
Yeah, they kind of are.
They're less useful, all right?
But let's say that, exactly. They're not as useful. They're not as useful.
I think 98.6, I believe, is normal human temperature. But maybe it's not.
98.6.
Let me look it up.
Such a weird thing.
97.6 to 99.6 is the updated range.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm used to Celsius, but it sounds much easier with Celsius. Hi, Sphinx. Hi, Timur. Timur says hi to me, but absolutely not hi to Seth.
Damn, bro. What did I do, Timur? What did I do to you?
Poor Seth.
Oh, well.
Sphinx, you do your temperature in Kelvin? How does that work?
I mean, it's like the same as Celsius. It just has a giant number added onto it.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn, I used to have to rely on that pretty regularly.
Kelvin?
Yeah, for like certain like engineering formulas, because Kelvin's like the more like absolute version of temperature.
Okay.
Like absolute zero, the point at which like no chemical reactions can happen. That is 0 Kelvin, but it's like negative some giant Celsius number, and so like Kelvin is just the same scale as Celsius. Like a degree of Kelvin is the same change as a degree of Celsius, but the Kelvin numbers are like raised really high. So instead of having, you can never have negative Kelvin. The lowest a temperature can ever be is 0 Kelvin.
Okay, so it's basically just for like academic research and engineering in general.
Yeah, when you need to do like math with temperature that's like measuring the energy based on temperature, you need to use Kelvin so that you have like you don't ever have to go into negatives.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty cool.
I have a vague memory of that, actually. I remember having something like that in school, but I've never been that good at school, so I also forgot.
Dude, even if you are good at it, when you're not using something for like 5 or 6 years,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
gone.
Exactly. And
It
I
can
think the
cut.
last time that I did anything with chemistry, it
Yeah.
was 10 years ago at this point.
Damn. Yeah. God, it might be that long for me too. It comes back if I see a video that like talks about something and like reminds me of the like terms and things. It all comes back to me pretty quickly, but
Yeah, of course.
it's it's like buried deep in my brain, and I need something to like pull it back out.
Yeah, it's just to freshen that up.
Yeah.
No atomic movement is 0 Kelvin. Yes, that makes
Yeah.
sense. Now it's
Yeah.
making sense in my mind again. After so many years.
Okay, so it's been a while since we played.
Yeah, it was 11 days ago. I
Yeah.
checked.
Yeah. We're going to the forest, right?
Are we?
I think so.
Yes.
I
Yes,
think we
yes,
were
yes, yes.
we were like almost there, and then I had to quit, and then I think we found a waypoint.
Yes, we definitely did. I
So we
remember
can
that we
we can
wanted to
hop
push
back.
a bit more to find that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then also I have two exclamation points on people in Lion Eye's watch.
I have 3. For some reason.
Oh, interesting.
I have Bestel, Gwennen, or
Oh.
Gwennen, depending on the
Need
pronunciation, and
something?
Taklach.
Yeah, I don't have one for her.
Weird.
Interesting.
Maybe you opened that already.
Yeah, maybe.
Until next time. Yes? Good luck.
Gwen is side content. Okay.
Okay, well that's good. Hey, Mission Matrix. Also, hi Crazy Pants and hi Teamworm.
Okay,
I'll wait
so it's
while you
just
talk.
nothing. I mean, it didn't give me any kind of quest, but I can open a menu.
Great.
Who'd have thought those bleating bastards would go and find religion, eh? Now there's nothing quite so sure to spoil a man's appetite than an ecclesiastical debate come supper time. Yet this goatman god, this Aberath, seems fair determined to mix his morsels with his spiritual enlightenments. To put no finer point on it, when the goatmen find him a soft pink human or two as divine sacrifice, he eats them, meat, soul, and all. Well, that's what the legends say.
Interesting.
Okay, and it's another optional one, this one, I think.
Yeah, he wants us to go kill whatever guy he was talking about.
Good work clearing
Yeah.
another path through
It's
Axiom
2
Prison.
second quests from Bestels.
Starting to think those stories I've heard about you might be true.
Oh.
Kalos Mask. Energy Shield. That might be interesting for you.
Yeah, they all... Oh, I see. So they all require different stats. The one that only requires intelligence is only energy shield.
Yes.
And then the socket colors are different. I feel like...
True.
I feel like I'm going to go with the... Oh, I want the second one because it has all... like blue sockets.
For blue. Yeah.
But
With the
I
road to the Frisian forest
don't have
clear
51
again,
decks.
I trekked through to the forests beyond to see if the strangeness we're seeing on the coast
Oh, you're missing the
is also
dexterity.
happening
I need
anywhere.
2 points.
What I saw
Of course.
nearly
I mean, you
froze
can
my
pick it
heart
up and
solid.
then use it later.
Yeah, I
The
will.
animals there, poor wretches, overtaken by some sort of parasite. As close as I can reckon, they're like termites, burrowing into flesh and mind instead of wood. If I'm right, there'll be a nest somewhere, and a queen. If you can find it, destroy it. Those parasites aren't something we want to see around here anytime soon. Farewell. Still alive, are we?
Noted.
Farewell.
So we have 3 optional quests.
Yeah, I feel like we're already over leveled, but I don't
yeah.
want to just like skip content. I don't know.
I mean, what we can do, if it's the content that you're interested in, we can skip to do them for now, use the main quest so that we move forward with the right leveling, and then afterwards we can do the optional ones just to have a more complete experience of the lore, I guess. Even if we do all the side quests, we still have struggle with the lore because it's so complex.
Yeah, definitely. And I feel like if we're gonna hit a wall in the campaign, then I guess at that point we could come back.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
do side quests. Hopefully, there's no limit to the number of side quests we can have. I don't think there would be.
No, that would be stupid.
So, all right, then I guess we'll just head into the forest.
Some side quests give you skill points. Yeah, I know, but still.
Oh my. Okay.
What happened?
I teleported to the forest, and there was just a pile of enemies and my summons all on top of me.
Ah, okay. Okay, I'm here finally. Do I have everything activated? Yes.
Okay, we are heading what looks to be southeast. Can't be sure though.
I mean, that's always the trickery of this game, trying to understand how to use a map.
Look, every time except for one, it was sensible.
But that one just broke my brain.
Yeah, I know.
So we need to find the cavern.
Marvale's Cavern, okay. So I guess, yeah, we should head south.
Yeah. Sounds like a good idea.
South and east.
This is the waypoint. I see a red thingy here. What's that? It's a corrupted area.
Oh.
It appeared in my map and I was like, what's that? I feel like I know that already.
Oh, what is the icon? It's like a little red. Is it like
I
a
think it's
torch?
a gem.
Oh, okay. I can't fucking figure out what that actually is.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, but I feel like it should be like those gems, the corrupted gems, because I remember having them and they are red and with a similar shape. So maybe.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Follow the road most of the time. Yeah, it makes sense that to move on with the side, with the main quest, you will follow the road. But I feel like sometimes we also needed to go out of our way to find the places.
Yeah, I
Or
think
maybe
it
I'm
just
remembering
depends.
wrong.
Depends on what we're doing.
Ooh, that's big. Creation chart. Oh, there is a mob here, like a boss fight or of some sort.
Oh, I think there's that beast symbol for
What was his name?
Einhar. Einhar is his name.
Einhard. Yes. There you go.
Yeah, there he is.
We will be best friends, Beast, until we
Bit of
slaughter you.
black. Oh wow. I can't
Okay,
wait
well.
to have a proper computer.
Are you gonna buy a new one soon?
As soon as I have the money, yes. That's always the problem.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because I don't want to settle for something in between. I want something that is actually powerful. Because, I mean, right now my computer is working for the most part.
Away!
But of course, I cannot play games at a super high quality
Yeah.
or play recent game that well.
Dude, the crazy thing is if you go from like a 1080p monitor, if you try to go up to 1440 or 4K,
Yeah.
you need so much more horsepower to make the game look good. Do we
You
want to
know what
hunt
my
down all the
problem-
beasts?
What? Sorry?
Do we want to hunt down all the beasts in here for Einhar?
Oh, right. We are missing two. Yeah. We can do that. My problem is that I'm using a 1440p right now. So that might be also an issue. But the game is at 9020.
Oh,
So I
okay.
don't know.
Most games are usually fine if you tell them to render lower. They're usually pretty effective at it.
Yeah, it's working pretty well. I feel like the main issue is OBS, like
Yeah.
always. Like I remember trying to play, like I played Rainbow Six Siege on Ultra for the most time of my life, but as soon as I tried to do that with OBS, it was so
Yeah.
fucking heavy.
I think it's really hard for a computer to run a really intensive game and to run OBS. It's like two things that need top priority all the time.
Yeah, that's the main issue. That it needs to encode things, and I feel like my 10-year-old PC is not that
Yeah.
proficient in encoding. Let's say that.
And I think even if you have a good PC, like a lot of people just choose to use two computers to stream because
Sure.
there can just be like software conflicts or like little problems that you just don't have when you have two computers, one to stream and one to actually play on.
Yeah, I mean, it has more time to code and encode everything.
Yeah, it's
And
just
I
got
think
one
part of
job.
the encoding, exactly. Part of the encoding comes also with the capture card.
Yeah.
So maybe that helps even more. Not sure.
Yeah, I think the idea is that you play the game on one computer, and then you capture that gameplay on the other computer with the capture card, and then the processor on that other computer can spend all of its effort like encoding the stream so it can look really, really nice.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. My laptop hates to run PCS X2. I don't know what that is, but I'm
it's a
assuming like
PlayStation
capture
2 emulator.
card. Ah, okay. And Twitch Studio at the same time. It goes like 20 FPS. Yeah, because the issue is always the encoding. The encoding is the hardest part to do.
Yeah. I really hope Twitch will support A1 encoding soon. It's like a new format that's really, really efficient. Oh, I think we
Never heard
killed
of that.
we killed all
Oh,
the
yeah, we
beasts.
killed everything.
I
Yep.
thought we just killed one more. Okay. Shit, I guess the other one showed up over there. All right.
Yeah, probably they were together. I don't know that encoding. I just know the NVAC.
Yeah, there's like NVENC.
media one.
The common ones are like H.264 and H.265, which the
yes, right.
processors do. And then those have been around for a long time. And then NVIDIA made their NVENC one. I think AMD has a competitor to NVENC. And then A1 is a new format that is like, it's incredibly well designed. It's like really efficient. It's open source, so like nobody has to worry about licensing costs to use it. Newer NVIDIA cards can do it, and Intel cards can do it. And the nice thing about Intel cards is, like the graphics cards.
What? The Intel is doing graphic cards?
Yes, they are. They're really hit or miss. They're very inexpensive for the performance you get, but they don't work well in a lot of games, especially a lot of older games. And they're working really hard to fix those issues. But like it's their first main foray into like consumer graphics cards, so it's going to take them a while to get as good as NVIDIA and
Yeah, I bet. I
And
mean, I didn't even
AMD.
hear about that.
yeah. But the nice thing about them is you can get a really cheap one that can do A1 encoding. So you could buy like $100 Intel graphics card and have it do all of your encoding for your stream, but only once Twitch finally supports it, which at some point they probably will, because then that means like you could get a better stream with a worse internet, and that means like less demand on their servers if they can
Yeah,
send a really good stream to a viewer, but with less actual data.
It's a win for them as well.
Yeah, but I think they have to change a ton of how their backend works if they want to be able to support it, so it's not going to just happen overnight.
Yeah, of course. Especially with Twitch, it takes always a bit more.
Yeah.
Probably Kick will implement that pretty early.
Oh, that's an
Just
interesting
because it's
idea.
Kick.
Yeah, and they've just been throwing money at things. That would be cool if they
Yeah,
did it.
I mean, that's why Kick scares me. Like, I already know why I don't want to use that. But it's pretty obvious to me what they are trying to do. Like,
Yeah.
especially now that they are throwing so much money on that. Like, it
I'm
makes no
afraid-
sense from a business standpoint.
I'm afraid they're just going to put a bunch of money into it, and then like Twitch is going to fail. And then Kick will be like, okay, we can't figure out how to make money on this, so we're going to quit.
Yeah.
And then we're left
Yeah.
with no good streaming services.
I mean, I think that Kick will not fail for the simple reason that they have the slot machine money behind that.
Yeah.
So they cannot fail. They will fail only if they decide to fail.
Yeah, I guess that's what I meant. Like they would decide like, look, we just can't make this work and it's not working and we're
Yeah.
just wasting money.
Which is the scariest part.
So I thought we were trying to get to Mervale's Cavern, but I don't see anywhere other than the riverways as a place to
Did you
go.
miss anything in the map?
When I'm ready.
I
and
think
not-
we
Maybe there is-
explored
oh,
the
I
whole
s-
thing. Oh, no.
It looks like there is a lot of the map that we didn't explore.
Yeah, oh my god. All right,
Riverways.
we do have to go to the riverways. God dang it, Quest. All right.
So it's up.
Yeah.
We were there already.
Yeah.
Annoying. The cavern is after. Okay.
Well, the quest didn't say that the cavern was after.
Yeah, I guess we needed to figure that out by ourselves. For some reason.
I would be more okay with that. I don't like the way that maps reset in the game. It would be cool if we could go and kind of explore different side areas to see if they lead to, for example, the caverns. And then if they didn't, we could come back to the forest and not find the whole dang map just reset.
That would be nice.
Click the quest, it should give a hint. All right, let's see. Let's see.
Yeah, I tried and
It just says
don't
travel through the forest. Now, I
yellow
guess you
lines
can...
keep thing going. Yeah, but that's not really clear to me. Maybe I'm just stupid. Maybe
It's
I'm just
fine,
stupid.
though.
Maybe it's just me.
A quest doesn't need to tell you exactly where to go, but I'm hesitant to just venture into a new place without knowing for sure that it's the way to go.
Yeah.
Because then if we come
Same.
back too late, the old map is reset. I guess we could just run through it. That doesn't seem like too big of a deal. What is
What are
this?
the symbols?
Oh, let's kill everybody and then find out.
It's that bomb quest. Do you remember the one that you didn't have for some reason?
Oh,
And that
crap.
was the quest that I had in town as well.
I see.
It was connected to this.
The guy
give
just
me one sec.
introduced himself into me mid fucking combat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let me lower some things.
So we could just skip it for now if you want. Or we can do it.
Yeah,
I don't
sure.
care.
No, we can skip it.
Ah.
Oh, the waypoint. I almost forgot to activate that one.
Yeah, it sucks you have to actually click it, even if you don't want to go anywhere. It feels silly to open the menu just to turn it on.
Yeah, it's basically like pulling a lever. I guess that was the idea that they had.
Yeah. No, bro.
Down or up?
Let's just go everywhere.
Fair enough. Okay, your mobs are just killing everyone on the other side of the water.
Yeah. Oh, the one guy's just jumped across. Interesting. My weird, like, flesh golem guys were able to just leap across. Okay, well, we can't do
Cool.
that.
That's interesting. Southeast, most likely.
We
Okie
should
doke.
look at the map. Yeah, it does look like southeast. Southeast or northwest are two different ways we can leave.
I'm guessing depends on the map orientation.
Yeah, it seemed like the world map was accurate except in like 1 or 2 cases.
Which I don't understand how. Like, how can that not be accurate? Just in those cases. Like, what happened there?
I'm wondering if most of the time you get the normal orientation of the map and that matches the world map as far as showing where things are connected from one area to the next. But if you come back to an area, you might just get like a mirrored or a rotated version, and then everything's off.
Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. That will be actually kind of smart. If you know that that's what's happening.
It would be cool if they would just move, like if the whole map could be rotated, but then they could put the like location, the like transitions from one area to the next like back in the right spot.
Yeah, that will be
Too
cool.
much
At least
clutter.
you will have a clear understanding of what is happening in your map.
Yeah, so then like the world map is still accurate, but all the little details of the map have been rotated or mirrored, but the main exits and entrances are all still in the same
The
spot.
same. Yeah. What did I open? Hypnotic Eye.
Oh. They're both jewels.
You can take one and I can take another one.
Sure, I guess so.
I took the Ghastly.
It'd be...
Of course. Ooh. Okay, I have no idea how to use that, but doesn't matter. What's the symbol? Do you have a symbol here?
Yeah, I've seen that a few different times. I do not know what it actually is.
What's that? Weird. I mean, I cannot interact with that, so I guess we can move forward.
It might have been letting us know that that chest was there.
Maybe. Maybe. But it's weird that it stays there even after we open that.
Yeah. Okay, so Sphinx was saying southeast most likely, and we're going northwest, so
True.
hopefully... I don't know, either hopefully he's wrong, or it's clear that the next area is the cavern.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, if you're looking at the minimap right now, it looks like we are at the dead end here. Unless... No, we are at the dead end.
Yeah.
So it's the other side. Oh, I see the gate. If I open the minimap, I see a gate. Which is most likely the one that we need to take.
It's hard for me to tell if that's a gate or just a little, like, bridge. I think we're gonna... Oh, nope, now I see one.
The wetlands. No.
Yeah.
Or maybe. How do I know?
I feel like we don't, but if we look for other exits, we can maybe make the best guess.
Yeah.
Once
There is
we know.
one in the top right. Or at least in my minimap, I can see one. I'll wait you. Okay.
I'm just trying to explore the whole map.
Oh.
Can we we can
Yes.
teleport across it.
Oh no, I cannot.
Oh, well, actually, you know what? My summons all get stuck, so let's go around.
Oh, they cannot teleport. Okay, makes
Yeah.
sense. Makes sense. Definitely makes sense. So here, I see from my minimap a door. Question is, how do we reach that?
Oh, let's just walk in the direction and see what we see.
That's a good idea. Okay, here is definitely blocked. Here, it's not.
Oh, shit. Big dude. Oh, he killed you.
What the? How?
I don't know. He hit me
Ooh,
kind of
a
hard
lot
and I
of
ran
them.
away, and then I saw you die.
Okay, I'm coming.
I'm gonna use my skill point while you catch up.
Here I am.
Oh, okay, fine. I didn't have time. I opened the menu and then was like, oh god, where am I putting my points again?
Yeah, that's the thing. Always need a bit of time. Okay, we are still going downwards. So, I think the gate is not... Like, we cannot reach the gate from here.
Dude, this place is huge.
Yeah, I mean... Isn't it the one that
When
we
I'm
also
ready,
said the other time
and
that it
not
was used?
before.
Yeah, the riverways. In the first part of the...
Yeah, maybe
the
that's true.
campaign.
There was definitely a map in this area that was absurdly large.
It was for sure this one.
Too much
Because I
clutter.
remember that there were many trees. Southern Forest. Okay.
Do we want... I mean, I guess we're still trying to go through the forest, so...
Yeah, so I guess it makes sense.
Hmm.
It's still part of this forest, so we're going
Okay.
through.
Maybe we should explore the rest of this map, though.
Didn't we?
No, there was still an area down at the bottom where we were, like right by where you died.
Right.
It's just, I mean, we could
Let's
honestly
check.
just run past the enemies and just see. If there's nowhere
Yeah.
called Mervale's Caverns, then we'll come back up here and go through the forest. Oh, damn, you're also in another spot I haven't even been, like the middle of the map.
Yeah, but there is nothing here. Just other mobs.
This place is huge.
It's really so big. Okay, no, here I get back there.
Oh, this kind of reconnects back to where we first entered.
Oh, maybe there is another area here though. Ouch, 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 ouch. No. No. That one is the only place that sounds like a forest.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there are any other exits over here, so I think that's the
I mean,
way
there was
to go.
the other gate on the west side, but it didn't feel pretty convincing.
Yeah, it said it went to the wetlands. Are wetlands considered a forest? I feel like wetlands are not a forest.
No.
But a cavern could easily be in a wetland, I guess. If we're looking for a cavern. We're trying to go through a forest to a cavern. Damn, I feel like either one could be the answer.
Yeah, exactly. Let's just try both. Let's see if we are lucky.
Ah.
Panic.
I got stuck.
Want me to tell you? No, not yet. Not yet. If you're completely stuck, yes.
Yeah, we'll find it eventually.
It's just trial and error.
Since we're looking for Nessa, and she's the one that's like getting turned into a weird mermaid lady, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like I could see it making sense that we would go to the wetlands. Maybe she would be in the water there.
But you can have water also in the rainforest.
Definitely. I'm still on the side of both answers make sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
When you're taking one of those tests, it's like choose the best answer, and you're like, fuck, both of these are right. I hate you, question.
They are all
dumb.
the best one. The multiple, what is it called? Multiple answer test?
Multiple choice usually is the
Multiple
term.
choice. Yeah, right. I hate them so much.
I don't mind when it's like a teacher's grading it, so you could like kind of write on the side your like reasoning, and then maybe if they're a cool teacher, they'll give you half a point extra
If you're
or
lucky
something.
enough.
I feel like that leaves room for the question to be worded poorly, but you could still get a decent score. Whereas when it's like an automated, like when they just check your answers with a little machine.
Oh yeah, that's like you cannot say
bullshit.
anything to the machine.
Yeah.
The machine is just like, well, sucks to be you. I guess it's not my problem. You hate those tests? Yeah, I guess multiple choice tests are the most annoying ones. I mean, they are nice if you don't want to study, because you can kind of try to figure out the answer by the question. But if you study, they are like so annoying.
Yeah, they're too like rigid. I feel like people who are bad at taking tests can kind of explain themselves better if they have the option to like write things out.
Absolutely. I hate them. Always did. Because I'm not even able to understand a question. Like I spend 20 minutes reading the question and I'm like, yeah, but what does this mean exactly? And then I asked to the professor and they were like, I cannot tell you that.
Oh my god, yeah.
I'm like, okay, then just fuck off. I will just repeat the year again. Hello, Paul. Welcome in. Welcome in. Multi-choice is okay, but the wish is more correct. Yeah, the more correct is the most annoying one because they are implying that they are all correct, but you need to find the one that is the best.
Yeah.
Which in some topics it might work, but generally I feel like it is relative.
Yeah, and like two things could both be completely correct. So the answer should be both of those, and you don't always have the option to choose both of those as an answer.
And most of the time it comes down to wording.
Yeah.
Like there is a tiny word that is a bit different, or the one that was exactly in the book and you need to remember that one. It's just... I don't enjoy the means of testing knowledge of schools or like the education system in general.
It would be really nice if our education systems could just, like, your test was just you, like, sit down with your teacher one-on-one and talk about the subject. And they'll ask you questions, and you get an opportunity to just, like, speak one-on-one with a person about what you know. Whoa, that guy looks crazy. Ha, the unwashed.
That guy was about to kill me. You found me from the epic NPC, man, and you... How did you... You are the first person that came here through TikTok, I guess. I'm assuming TikTok. That's impressive. Thanks, I appreciate that. The epic NPC, man. It took me a while to remember that TikTok.
You put him on YouTube too, right?
Yeah, I put them on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. It was basically the one where I was watching a video of this old man saying, on the count of 3, you need to clap. On the go, you need to clap. And it just says 1, 2, 3, and he claps without saying go. And I also clapped. And basically I put the Sigma music, like the Sigma male grind set music in that moment, and was just funny. It's not funny to explain on TikTok, okay? It's much funnier if you
Yeah,
watch
no, yeah. It sounds like a silly like meme thing, basically.
Yeah, it is. It is. But it was fun. I was laughing really much when I was editing that.
Dead end. And another dead end, alright.
There are many dead ends. Obviously, because why not?
I would say most directions end up being dead ends. It's like 1 out of 10 that actually takes you somewhere.
But it's cool.
Shit. Well, now I have 2 skill points. Oh my god, dude. All the trees make it so I can't fucking see anything.
I'm basically just spamming my skills and hoping for the best because I'm getting confused between you, your mobs, the trees, and
Yeah.
the frame rate also.
Oh god. Okay. Big bear guy.
Oh, that was cool. There was a
Big
monkey
bear.
just coming down from a tree.
Oh, that's cool. Was it an enemy or just a little, like, creature that you can't actually fight?
No, it was actually an enemy. Enemy that joined the fight. An enemy. Wait, that's actually a word. An
Yeah.
enemy.
A sea.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's anemone. Ooh, it's close.
Yeah, tomato. It's the same.
Too much clutter.
As long as I don't need to write that down, it's the same.
People would get
An-
what you meant, for sure.
What was that again? Anemone?
Anemone, yeah. God, it's
Anemone, okay.
The more we say it, the less it means.
Yeah.
I think I need to go back to town real quick, just
Sure,
to sell
you can.
stuff. Just a quick in and out.
Sea stingy tingy. Yes, exactly. It's the sea stingy thingy. That one. That one that was in Nemo.
I'm wrong.
Was it called Nemo also in English?
Don't drink the water.
Yeah, Finding Nemo.
Yeah, okay.
Good tidings to you.
I always don't know if the titles of movies or TV shows are actually the one that I know, because in Italy we change them constantly for some reason.
Yeah.
But in a way that makes no sense. Like, they change the meaning of everything. Like,
Time and tide
I
wait
just
for no
don't get it.
man.
Annoying.
I think that happens with a lot of things. That Pokemon Conquest game was made by a bunch of people who make another game series called Nobunaga's Ambition. So in Japan, the game is just called like Pokemon X Nobunaga or something like that. So it's really clear, like, oh, that's a Pokemon game that's made by the people that made Nobunaga's Ambition. Okay, that makes sense. And in English, it's called Pokemon Conquest, and so it just has no connection to the. It's not a crossover
Yeah.
name the way it is in Japan. It's like completely differently named. It's very weird.
So weird. I guess it's the entitlement. Like, oh yeah, I can just change it.
I think maybe they thought like nobody would maybe Nobunaga's Ambition wasn't as popular in the United States or in English speaking territories, and so they decided like we can't name it that. People won't have
Yeah,
any
okay.
idea what it is.
Okay, that's a really
Maybe.
fair point. Because when you're considering like culture differences, of course, you cannot make that many connections, especially when it comes to like Asian countries and the Western countries. You have a huge difference in culture. But when it comes
Yeah.
from like American movies translated to Italian, like why? Even though we are still different, of course, culturally, we are still West countries. Like it's not like Yes Men, the movie of Jim Carrey that cannot say no. There is no need to translate that. One word can change everything. Like, there is
Yeah.
no need. It's just yes man.
I bet sometimes it's for a good reason, and other times it's like weird producers like meddling.
It's for sure always that. At least in Italy. At least in Italy. It's just like, yeah, I'm translating this movie, so I will do whatever I want.
So we found a cavern,
Ready?
but
Yes.
it's a different cavern.
What do you mean it's a different cavern?
Well, it says we need to
Because
find.
It's not Marvels.
Yeah, it's the Cavern of Anger.
Oh no.
I guess we should go in and check it out.
I mean, we're
but-
here. It's a cavern, so let's see. Maybe it's the right one and we didn't know. Maybe it has a different name.
Oh, Nessa's
Maybe
in
there is
here.
a translation mistake.
Nah, yeah, it could be some kind of
The
weird
Grand
issue.
King,
Like, oh,
His time has almost come. Then hope will be. I will be gone. Please, take the black flag. It once fluttered from the mast of the Black Crest, Wayland Roth's ship. Throw it into the flames of the beacon. It's your only chance of reaching me, of turning this tide. The king can't keep secrets like this from me any longer. It's just the way of things. Find me, please, before.
and she's gone.
Of course. The black flag.
Okay.
I was about to say something so wrong. Something bannable. Not willingly, but just because my tongue just blocked
Were you
itself
about to
with many-
leave the L out of the word flag, my dude?
Yes.
Bro.
Yes. I didn't want to even to do that on purpose, I swear. It's just dyslexia. It happens to me so many
Dude,
times. You
yeah.
have no idea.
I
It's so uncomfortable sometimes.
having like social anxiety, I'll think of a thing like that and then I'll be like, okay, just let it go. And then my brain is like, dude, no, what? You almost said like a really
Why
bad
not?
thing,
Just
you
said
idiot.
that.
Like, it's like, dude, just fucking chill out, man. You didn't. It's fine. Move on.
Did I ever tell you about the time that I ordered corn potatoes in a pizzeria? Like really loudly. Like, yeah, I would like a pizza with corn potatoes. They were like, "The what?"
Oh my god.
I was like, yeah, oven potatoes. Everyone stopped eating and they were quiet. They were like, what did you just say? Oven potato pizza. Yeah, of course.
I've
What's
never.
wrong
Yeah,
with
I was
that?
gonna say I've never heard of that. That sounds cool.
What? It's
Yeah.
the best. We also have the French fries pizza.
That also sounds fun.
Yeah,
I'm-
I mean, I thought it was normal.
The
Especially
the
in
pizza,
America. How do you don't have fries on pizza?
dude? I don't know. We put fries in burritos here.
But not in pizza.
Yeah, yeah. I bet somebody does it. America's got so many different cultures all mishmashed together.
True.
Somebody's doing it somewhere.
True. I mean, it's easy to say America, but America is a huge
Yeah.
country. So of course there are many differences. You don't have that there either. Sphinx, you are... Where are you from exactly? I forgot already. Sorry. America. You as well.
But as we just
Excellent.
discussed,
Yes.
America's fucking huge.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Oh, Texas.
Texas,
The heat
right,
there
right.
sounds unbearable lately.
Yeah, we were talking about that the last time. Like, it must be like an oven. Like, how do you not have oven potato pizza when you are inside of an oven? Like, honestly, come on. 110 for 3 weeks.
Dude,
that
yeah,
sounds
that's crazy.
high.
We
What's
had
that?
we had a week where it got to like 115. And that was brutal.
My
It's like-
European brain is melting. What's that?
Let's see. 115
Okay.
F to
Oh, okay, I was about to
C.
Google that.
46.1 is
What?
115. Yeah. Dude, it's like you go outside and it just hurts. It just hurts your fucking body
Ow.
to be in the sun. And even if you're not in the sun, it just feels like you're being cooked in the air. In
Yeah,
the
of
shade.
course, because the air is so warm.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Wow.
But thankfully we had like 2 days like that, and then it was, it was like
When it's
108, 107 a few days, but it subsided.
Crazy. And I thought these temperatures were only like in Egypt or like Africa, or the top part of Africa as well. Since
Yeah.
in Sardinia we also reached like 45 degrees, which is 108, I think. 110, 108.
Texas has always been pretty hot, and so is California, but with like climate change, like boy, it's getting crazier.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, we're like out. Okay, do we actually need to go this way? We need to use the black flag at the beacon to summon the black crest. Is that, I guess that is here? Maybe not.
I'm still trying to reach you because I have no idea where you are.
Oh
Where
shoot,
are
I
you?
went through a door.
Which door?
There was a locked door that we opened. You were right next to me when I went through it. It's over here.
Oh, okay. I didn't. It told me like it's locked. Ah, now it's open. I didn't see the animation. Whoops.
It's all good. Crazy Pants says, Vass, we literally have a place in California called Death Valley. We do. It gets very hot there. People die there
Okay,
because
yeah.
it's so
This
hot.
is fair
like
enough.
a good area
Fair
to
enough.
build a
I saw
hideout,
some videos
but
about
it's
that.
filled
You are
with
right.
monsters. Can you
I
clear it
forgot
of
about that,
everything
okay?
dangerous? Keep your life to
It's
your
all
own.
good.
This is a hideout. Okay.
Yeah, so it looks like, I guess if we clear out the entire cavern, we can use it as a
When
hideout.
I'm ready, and not before.
I don't
Right,
really know
sounds
what the, like, what's the advantage to having hideouts in different places? Like, who cares? Do we get something extra for it?
Maybe you can have specific recipes or crafting things in specific areas.
Yeah. It could just
looks,
be cosmetic.
okay.
Yeah, okay. That's what I was thinking. It's just to have a different look.
I was trying to go with something a bit fancier, like, oh, maybe there is a reason because you are on the beach and
Yeah.
you can craft glass things. I don't know.
Yeah, it just
It's a
said we
small area to
unlocked
clear.
it.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, it was 4 mobs.
yeah, it was like nothing. That's so weird.
Helena, you look so badass and you cannot kill 4 mobs? Like, okay.
Curious. With the death of the last monster here, the very air itself feels different. I wouldn't use the word purified, but you've definitely negated the pile over this place. I'll stay here for now and make sure nothing dangerous re-emerges. Keep your life to your own.
Okay, and
Okay, I will.
is there nothing else for us to do over here?
I guess, given that it's just a hideout, probably not.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna explore the whole map because my brain demands it.
Yeah, of course, same. I'm going the other way. Like, counterclockwise.
All right, yeah, looks like fucking
Oh,
nothing.
It's finished, yeah. Nice.
All right, well, back into the cavern then.
Down we go. So, what did we not explore here? Oh, the east, I guess. Side.
Yeah.
Oh, we reached it from down here, okay. Okay. Oh, there is a door here.
All right.
The beacon. Ah, at the beacon.
Great.
Okay.
Finally, a location with the exact same
That has
name.
the actual name, yes.
Yeah.
Crazy. Impressive, almost. Waypoint? We'll take it.
Oh. The like lines on the map show that there's somewhere from where we are, there's a place we can go that's like way out in the ocean, it looks
Water.
like.
Cool. That's actually really interesting. Whoa. What was that?
I don't know. My dude's just attacked something and then it died.
Sounds
I'm
really
frozen.
cool, I guess.
When I'm ready.
Man, that
and
happens
not
all the
before.
time. I'll just be walking through an area where I can't see that well, like trees are in the way or there's rocks, and all of my summons are following me, and then all of a sudden they all just zoom over to one spot, attack it, and then they come back to me. And I'm like, okay,
Yeah, they have
I-
a mind of their own. They really do whatever they want.
they have a short range, but yeah, they will just attack.
Oh, I see a recipe.
Oh,
Even though I still
no,
didn't
isn't
use
that
the
lore?
recipe. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. My mistake.
I beg of you, Mercutio, if you have any care for the friendship we once had, grant me this one favor. It is true I have my own boat, but that is for hauling in fish. It is not fit to travel the waters I must navigate. My wife needs me, my friend. I know it reeks of madness, but Abi has been taken, kidnapped by the king of Brine himself. I fear too that he intends to make her one of his fishwives, just as the old stories warned us. Okay, so that's what's happening to Nessa. Please, Mercutio, I've heard tell of your success as a merchant in recent years. Surely you can spare one ship? Let me voyage out and rescue her, or at least bring her body back to rest on dry land. Help me silence the insanity in my own mind. Every night I dream of pale, slime-slick creatures that pursue my boat through the thick, dark waters. I try not to look at them, but I also do. And they look back, their eyes wide with sadness and longing. They are not eyes born of the sea, Mercutio. God help me. They are Abi's eyes. Benric of Gulton. Wow, that sucks for him. All right.
Yeah, definitely. Like I always say, sucks to be you. Not my problem. I'm so happy I didn't become a psychologist. Imagine. Someone comes and I'm like, yep, well, sucks to be you.
If you viewed it as like it's not my problem to solve, it's your problem to solve, and I'm gonna help you, then it would be okay. But yeah, if you're just like, damn, that sucks. Too bad, dude.
No, I would never be like that. But I will definitely be the type of psychologist that will say, you need to solve your problem. I'm just here to be like a guide.
Yeah.
But I will not solve your problems.
Honestly, that sounds really nice because like 90% of the problems that in my life that I have solutions to, like I realize the right thing to do. It's just so hard to make my little shit brain do it. Like not smoking weed anymore was so hard. And I'm like sitting up at night unable to sleep because I'm like wheezing because my asthma came back from smoking. And like, it's like, come on, brain, we got to stop smoking weed. But then the next day my brain is like, oh, let's smoke some weed, dude. Like, God.
Dopamine.
At least if you're a therapist, you get to just like, you get to tell people that like, well, I think you need to quit smoking. Maybe you should. And then it's up to them to do the fucking hard part. That sounds lovely.
That's what I always had fight about in university with my colleagues that were like, oh no, we need to solve their problem. I'm like, no, that's not healthy because whenever they will be alone, they will not be able to help themselves.
Yeah.
Because they will always rely on you. That's not, and they were like, yeah, but that's how you make money. Yeah, but that's not how you care for people. So it's always tricky.
Yeah.
I see also their point, but at the same time, I don't.
When I'm ready and not before.
I think a good measure of how successful a society is like how well it can stop people from doing something like that, where like it's clearly worse for society to not actually get people to be able to solve their own problems, but the individual person might make more money. That's like such an important thing for society to figure out how to fucking prevent.
Yeah, absolutely. As long as everything revolves around money, there will always be people trying to take advantage of others.
Yeah.
Or situations in general.
Yeah,
like
and
war.
like they'll even willingly like make the world worse so that they can be a little better off. And it's like, dude, that's oh my god. We're all stuck on this stupid rock together. Like, don't fuck it up, man.
Yeah, they don't care. It's just their universe.
There's a subreddit
I think
called...
the universe is revolving around them. That's what I meant.
Yeah. There's a subreddit called I Am the Main Character, and it's just like videos of people being so like self-important or self-centered, like not thinking about other people, just being really, really shitty. A lot of them are really funny.
Which is so stupid because main characters in general are always people that are taking care of others. So if you think you're a main character, at least try to behave like one.
Oh, that's an interesting point. Yeah, and like a lot of stories, if that wasn't the case, you would hate the main character and then wouldn't care about the story.
Exactly. Exactly. They need to be like nice people. Like even if you think of the most basic one, like Marvel, they are trying to help the universe.
Yeah.
They're not helping themselves.
Or
Who
at the
helps
very
themselves
least,
is an evil.
you kind of see them struggling to be a good person. I think
Yes,
that can
exactly.
be a really important like story. That it helps people see themselves like, oh man, yeah, I feel like I could do more to help people, just like this guy.
That's what I like the most of storytelling. Like not when someone is inherently good or like talented at something, but when there is like the fight to become better or to be
Yeah.
a better person. That's much more interesting to me.
I feel like that's a general change that happens. Like when you're a kid, you just want like the bad guys to be really bad and the good guys to be really good. And then as you get older, I think because you realize how complicated the world is, it's nicer to have stories about people that are like struggling with themselves to be a better person or
Yeah.
fighting against adversity to like do the things they know are right, because that's how it feels to be a fucking adult in this crazy world.
Yeah, they're more relatable.
Yeah. Did we miss something?
The north part.
Oh,
guess.
for real?
That didn't feel like that. When you get to the
Oh, we
plateau,
did,
make
yeah.
sure to TP.
Like
What is that
teleport?
plateau?
When I'm ready and not
TP either means teleport or it means toilet paper, in my mind.
Okay, no, I guess it's teleport. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong and you're right. I don't know, but
Teleport
wild guess,
sounds
I think
like
it's teleport.
the right answer.
It's probably like in this area because it's yeah, there are still mobs. Okay.
Oh, right, I see. You're over there. All right, coming.
Town portal. We were both wrong.
Ah. Well, you teleport with a town portal.
You also have a point.
So that's like, it's like 50%, right? It's not the most correct answer.
Like we didn't use the right method, but we got the right result.
Yeah.
Oh, then this is probably the plateau.
Whoa. Cool little pillar things.
Yeah.
Yeah, this place looks important.
Kind of remind me of a Zelda location.
Yeah. It looks like a lot of the
Gerudo
temples.
Desert.
Yeah. Ooh, a Templar report. General Markovius, commander of the Templar fleet. Operation Ocean Blades. Whoa. An urgent
That
report
sounds cool.
on the massacre of Pondium Strait. We were sent here to crush the Brine Rot pirates, but something far more troubling has occupied our attentions. Of the surviving men, a few of the older, more superstitious types call it the Brine King. Apparently some false deity of the sea we've long since scoured from our holy scriptures. Whatever the damn thing is, it's big. I've seen it myself, though it was little more than a vast shadow far below us, veritably dwarfing the hulls of our fleet. Most of our ships are gone, dragged beneath the waves by this malevolent leviathan. We could do little but watch in horror as the waters about us blossomed red. We are nearing the beacon, what's left of us, and the wind blows strongly toward home. High Templar of Arius, please understand that I am not a man cut from the coward's cloth, but this situation, this game of cat and mouse has gone on too long. There is nothing to be gained in continuing on to Pondium. We shall turn our sails and catch the trade wind back to Oriath. I only pray we can outrun the Thalassic fiend. May innocence guide and protect us. General Markovius. Oh boy.
We already heard about Markovius.
Yeah, I feel like we've read other things from him. I don't know if we've fought him. We went to Oriath and we killed quite a few people. We
Yeah.
killed Innocence. We killed that weird Innocence guy.
Right.
And now,
Right.
now that Sin dude is the one that's leading us around through the main quest at the moment. But yeah, I don't know if we actually encountered General Markovius.
What's this?
Whoa.
Do you see that thing on the minimap as well?
Yeah, and there's like swirling smoke. Oh, I walked over it.
Whoa.
That's cool
That's
looking.
disgusting. Especially the cockroaches. The abyss.
Yeah, they died fast though. Oh my god. Whoa, dude.
What was that blood? What did I miss?
It might have been all of my dudes getting a buff. That thing, if you see the blood explode and you hear like a dong, it's me like destroying a corpse to buff all of my summons.
Ah, okay. Sure, all normal. Imagine a world where that's normal. And you're like, yeah, I was just making a body explode to buff my other.
Dude,
teammates."
I desperately want a like a series like Game of Thrones that's very like gritty and realistic, but where magic is like everywhere. I want to see that kind of shit. Like, what the fuck is life like if people can explode corpses? Like, maybe there's a necromancer that visits a town and he explodes a corpse to like buff his dudes to like protect the town, but then like, whose corpse did he explode? Maybe the wife of the dead guy whose corpse he exploded. Like, maybe she's fucking mad about it. Like, I don't know. I just the consequences of having crazy magic like that in real life would be so weird.
Sure, that'll be interesting. I'm not even sure if there has been something like that already. Probably
I'm sure,
not, because I don't remember.
I bet some like science fiction writers have tried to do it. It's probably just really hard to make something like that. Like, it's probably hard to not get bogged down in the details and still have like an entertaining story that has like a good plot that moves forward, but also you're still like living in this really highly realized world.
Yeah, because it
But,
needs
like,
to be believable. That's the thing.
Like, it would be really interesting to see like a police detective, but he lives in like a high fantasy world, so he's dealing with like people summoning demons and necromancers blowing up corpses of people who they shouldn't have blown up, and then like having to pay fines or go to jail because they blew up a corpse they weren't supposed to blow up. Like, I don't know. I think there's room for a cool story there, and I bet lots of people have tried it. Maybe there isn't a really popular example yet.
Probably.
Oh boy. This thing doesn't go backwards if we get out of it, right? It just stops.
I think it actually goes backwards.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Yep, it does. There is a D&D campaign like that. The Unsleeping City.
That's a cool
I've
name.
never... Okay, I will come clear here. I've never played D&D. Like,
Me neither.
Properly. I tried once, but with friends, and nobody was experienced. So, wasn't that great. But I never actually played that properly.
I definitely want to. It seems fun.
Oh yeah, for sure it's fun. But it feels like everyone played that and I'm the only one.
I wanted to play it during high school, but like all of my friends were like, no, like what do people think of us? I don't want people to think we're that nerdy. And then like the moment I left for college, they all started playing.
No.
Fucking assholes.
What are the chances?
They were like, yeah, we're in college. Like, we don't care what people think anymore. And it's like, dude, like, what the fuck? So a year ago you did? Like, what?
Yeah, everything
The
can
fuck?
change in 1 year. It's D&D based in 80s New York. Okay, that sounds interesting. And you also said there is
Cool.
on YouTube, so you can watch that there.
So like somebody
Yes,
did
you
a,
can see.
they did a campaign of it on you and recorded it and put it on YouTube.
Yeah, I
There's
mean,
some really good, like recorded live streams of Dungeons and Dragons stuff. Everybody likes Critical Role, but I find it to be a little bit too cringy.
context? Who's that? What's that?
Critical Role is this like, it's like probably the most popular YouTube channel where like there's a a DM named Matt Mercer, and he has the same cast, and they play through like Dungeons and Dragons campaigns that he writes.
Okay.
It's incredibly well known. They even have a like an animated series on like Amazon Prime, whatever
wow.
Amazon's TV system is. They have like an animated series of the first few seasons of their like YouTube live streams turned into like a cool animated series. But they're like the way that they act things out, I think, is a little bit cringy, and I get that that's the angle they're going for, but lots of people like it, but I don't.
Like in the sense there is overacted? Like
Yeah, they
overreactions?
very like overly dramatize everything.
Okay.
And they're very serious and then very silly and then very serious and then very silly.
So it feels like watching a movie or a TV show, but not the same thing. Like they are trying to go with that.
I think the
but they are
tone
not
is
meant
like all over the place, and I think for people who play D&D, I think it's really enjoyable. And some people just like that kind of, I don't know, that kind of acting. I think it's like over the top. There's another channel called Dimension 20 that does a lot of, I think, more creative things.
Too much clutter.
I just saw a really good wand I need to pick up. And I've watched some of their stuff, and I really like Dimension 20 better.
Yeah, I mean, there is always a version of thing for everyone with YouTube.
Yeah.
D20 is who did Unsleeping City.
Yes. Okay, great. Then it's gonna be fucking good. Their DM is like really good.
The excitement in your voice.
I think he's much better at like doing like dramatic readings of things, and then letting the audience, the like players be like silly and funny, and he like plays off of their silliness and funniness without being as cringy, I think.
Okay, so it's more controlled, but not in a staged way, but in a spontaneous way.
I guess it seems like more genuine, and I think it's just my opinion. I don't think it's actually better. I wouldn't sit down and try to make an argument as to how it's actually better.
Preference.
But yeah,
you can never
exactly.
say it's just bullshit. There always will be someone that will like everything. So
there are definitely like some movies or parts of movies that I would argue are bad. I remember there was a part of, I think, the third Batman movie, the like Arkham series done by Nolan North. There was a part of the third movie that I remember arguing with my friends. It was like really dumb, and they disagreed. But I was like, no, like the whole like the first like 30 minutes of the movie was pointless for these reasons. I can't even remember now, but like there are things like that I would actually argue are bad. But in this case, I think Critical Role just isn't the kind of thing I like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sphinx agrees with you.
Oh,
And they also
nice.
linked the YouTube video.
Nice.
So if you want,
Okay,
there is
cool.
the link of that.
Yeah, I will
check that out as
watch
well.
it. Okay, so
Thanks, Sphinx.
we need to throw the flag in here. Do we just like how do we put the flag in there?
Just press the thing.
Oh, we just like click on it. Okay.
Yeah, it was a bit underwhelming. I need to admit that. I also hope like we need to bring the flag exactly there and I don't know, throw it on the ground. But no, just click it. But the boat is cool.
Yeah.
To the beacon, eh? Damn it all. Says rules, and now I'm bound to you. The legendary Whalem Roth, captain of the Black Crest. Cursed to be the undead slave of some lowly outcast by the looks of it. You got an ass for a brain in a thick skull of yours? Of course I'll ferry you to the Brine King's bloody reef. I'll be wanting to discharge this accursed duty and get back to me afterlife. It's not right. Not natural being above water without a beating heart in me chest. So get yourself aboard and be quick about it.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, so we just
we
actually
sail.
click him,
Okay.
right? Sail to the
Good
Brine
ship.
King's
I'm
Reef.
going to be bawling and chaining after your sorry ass once our journey to the reef is done.
Okay. Oh, it's too bad we don't get a cool like picture, like a little load screen or something of the boat, of us on the boat, like traveling.
Yeah, that would be
that's
cool, like in Pokemon.
Yeah, like a little animation or even just an
Yeah.
image to show where we're going. That'd be cool. We're just here. It's very abrupt.
Did you activate the waypoint?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, just to be sure. Do we need to talk with this person because they have the
I
exclamation mark?
feel like we're gonna talk to him to go back. Maybe not though.
No, it was a like another part of the dialogue apparently.
Yep.
I won't catch you like a fish, but at least with you dead in the water, I'll be free to get on with my voyage. So
Okay.
off you go.
Yeah, just telling us that if we want to go back, we need to use him.
Yeah. Oh, and he's like, so go do it. If you die, that's fine with me, because then I'll be free from your requirements. I can just leave.
I mean, he has a point.
Yeah.
He's not wrong. Why can I not target these enemies? I feel like
don't
I
know.
cannot target them.
It might be my summons.
But you killed them. Okay. Maybe that's it. And I'm just confusing them again. Yeah, they were your summons. You have so many at this point that I don't know anymore if it's real or fake.
I have seven zombies, 8 skeletons. Oh my god, all these little bubble attacks. Ooh, I just got hit by like 5 of them at once. Okay.
Yep.
Oof. That was brutal.
Samesies. Oh, you died. Oh no, I died again.
Oh my god.
Yep. One shot. Ouch. I need to improve my defenses.
Yeah, a few of these guys hit really hard.
I mean, I'm dealing a lot of damage, but they are clearly destroying me. You have 75 cold resistance? Of course not. I will have probably 2. Where is cold resistance? Cold resistance is minus 24. For some reason it's in minus. I don't know. Why is it in minus?
Yeah, that seems bad. I have 37%. Do you have something on that's making you like weak to ice, but more powerful in some other way?
I guess that's the case, but I don't know what.
You also have some kind of weird rune above your head affecting you. Maybe that's
Oh, you think that... But it's a
Okay.
lightning thing.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be connected to that. That's weird.
Well, you lose resistance when you kill Kitava? What?
Need to craft resistance on gear.
Yeah, that you can learn to do really quickly. I looked up how crafting worked before our last stream to figure out the basics of crafting, which is you just put an item into your crafting thing and you can check to see like, okay, can I give you fire resistance or ice resistance?
Okay, at least it's easy because I will need that. I'm getting wrecked.
You probably
So bad.
already have the materials to do it. And there's a term they use called like buckets, where like certain abilities exist in the same bucket, and that means you can only have one of those kinds of abilities on a piece of gear. So if like ice damage and ice resist are in the same bucket, if your gear already has ice damage, then you can't put ice resist on it. So some of your gear, you'll go to like try to give it fire resist, and it'll be like, no, you can't do fire resist, but you could do cold resist.
Okay, so you need to check for the gear.
Yeah, so you could like look at all of your gear and make sure, like I wanted to put a little bit of each resistance on each of my pieces of gear, but there was only like 1 or 2 pieces of gear I could do fire resist on, so I made sure to do fire resist on one of those, and then like cold resist on something else.
Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense.
But it will slightly limit what you can do. So like, don't just assume you can put fire resist on anything. You can't necessarily.
Good to know.
Or in your case, I guess cold resist, since you are missing a lot of cold resist.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't check the rest of my stats, but it's clear that I need some support in that sense. Act 6 is when your resistance starts to matter. Yeah, I realized. Jeez.
Yeah,
This
there's
is
definitely
so
like
painful.
I watched like the first 2 minutes of a like 20-minute video about crafting, and it was going in order from like complicated to simple. And once I understood the simple part, which is like, hey, you should just add resistances to your gear, and it's really easy. Here's how you do it. I was like, okay, great. And now I'm done.
I need to go through the process.
O Lord of Salt and Scale, your servants attend to thee. Praise thee, Saogoth. Soagoth? Without life yet living, the Brine King sleeps. We send our prayers to thee, so that you might eternally slumber. O Great One, we offer up this human soul as slave for you in your drowned city. Take this life and bid the seas be calm and plentiful. Woe to the sailor who does not offer tribute to thee. Such a man is cast off from our ocean kingdom. He shall be made pariah with neither captain nor commission. Judge us not by unworthy sails. Look to us as your servants, your kin of salt and scale. O praise thee, Soagoth, praise thee. So Soagoth is the Brine King?
I guess so.
And it sounds like they thought they were making sacrifices to him to keep him asleep.
I guess. I'm getting more and more confused the more we go forward. At least when it comes to, like, the lore. I'm starting to mixing up everything.
It's... So at least from what I'm sure about, it sounds like people from Orieth came here and were like, hey, it looks like people worship this, like, false god named the Brine King. And he might not be a god, but he's some giant creature that keeps, like, killing us. So he's definitely a problem. And then this shrine makes it sound like whoever the people were that made this shrine, they, like, worship the Brine King as a god. So it really feels like the way that like European settlers came to like America and tried to be like, oh no, there aren't like gods of fire and gods of wind and gods of fertility. Like, no, there's just our one big god. You're wrong.
You're
like,
just wrong.
Like, who fucking knows though, right?
They do know, of course. They have proof.
Yeah. Oh, I was in lightning
Yep.
and I was like, hey, the fight's over, and so I'm gonna look at the gear on the ground.
Sure.
The fight was not
Great
over.
idea.
Fuck, where did we even, like, way down and to the left?
When I'm ready,
Yeah.
and not
Oof.
before.
Did I do the Lily quest? The one where I have to kill all the enemies on the beach? I think
Yeah, if
so.
that was back at the first beach that we spawned at, we did go back there and kill all the undead.
Yeah, we definitely did. Okay, so we can buy those things.
Nice. Yeah, then I should go look at her. See what she has.
Too much clutter.
Man. Full on stuff again.
Damn, so annoying. Let's make some space. Okay. Purity of elements. Yeah. I never, until now, give any attention to the element part, like electricity, cold, fire, and now I'm paying the price.
Yeah. I've tried to just have a little bit of each kind so that nothing will be too easy, but nothing will be too hard. I don't want to go around with like no cold resist and then get smacked by something and just die.
Yeah, it
like
makes
what happened to
sense
you.
Yeah, to prevent. But I don't know. In games, I'm more the type of gamer that I'm like, I will solve the problem when I will have a problem.
Yeah,
I will
same.
not try to be like preventing things. Ouch, ouch.
Whoa.
Yeah, I think I'm more squishy than you now.
You might be.
Given that I have minus 24.
Dude, the thing that I have that makes like 60% of my damage come out of my mana first, like it's basically like I
right.
have 2 health bars now. It's fucking sweet. Oh boy, are we ready for the Brine King's throne?
Sure. Always. Born ready. Oh, Nessa's here.
Oh yeah, we were looking for her specifically.
Sure.
Is she talking to you?
Yeah. Isn't she to you?
No.
Weird.
Oh jeez. Okay, so yeah, she said nothing to me, and now the fight. Oh, he's just a giant crab. Oh, okay. I mean, he's kind of cool looking, but he could be way bigger.
Definitely
Whoa,
cool
little
looking,
crabs.
but so ouch. Okay, I'm fucked here.
Oh, cool. Oh my god.
Whoa. That's so cool.
Dude, I just got
I'm dead.
wrecked. We can respawn right outside. So he's gonna force us to get really close to him. Oh my, man, I'm stuck. Okay. Okay, game.
Need to have armor. I guess armor will help. Do we have some mobs around here that I can kill so that I
He
can
summons
feel...
them every once in a while. So if you're in here,
okay.
you'll at least have some stuff to kill. Fuck. Bro, this guy's a little trickster. Like he forces you to get right next to him because of the water, and then he can just like 3-hit me.
I'm struggling so much.
When I'm ready, and not
I
before.
think we killed him.
Did we?
Yeah. My Oh no,
but
maybe
I'm still
not.
getting
He's still
so much damage.
Yeah. Nessa's like doing something. No, okay, he's almost dead.
Almost dead?
Yeah, he has like a fifth of his health. He's dead
okay.
now. Cool.
Born of ocean's mire, and death washed clean of dark desire.
There is nothing actually interesting here for me.
Yeah.
Ah, Sphinx, that's what you meant with crab last time. Ah, this crab. Okay. Actually, I died more than Seth, I think.
Maybe. I died, I think, 3 times.
Yeah, must have died much more. Oh, Act 6 is completed.
I guess
thus
so.
the Lord of Salt and
Cool.
Scale sinks to feed the fishes that flit amongst the ruins of Soartha. Come and jest of his divine juices while they are all washed away.
Oh boy. Ingest of his divine juices. Okay.
What do you have?
Sin said to ingest of his divine juices before they're all
okay,
washed
okay.
away. And then now
Sure.
we get to like activate something in our pantheon thing.
Yeah, I think we are getting the same things here, right?
Yeah.
Is the one top left?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. At least that.
How do we actually like do we just click it and then close out the window?
I guess so. I mean, that's what I assumed.
Huh. Okay.
Hello. Goodbye.
Then I guess that's it. Cool. I feel like I want to do a quick little town portal and then come back here and pick up all this gear.
Yeah. makes sense.
We can't be continuously stunned. No, yeah, I saw that. We get like 3 different bonuses from that thing.
Yeah, that's actually crazy. It looks OP.
I feel like they're doing a good job of like I feel like I'm collecting power by
Yes,
like bit by
that's
bit.
for sure.
Okay, worry about rings later. And flasks later.
The Black Crest.
Crap.
She lives again. And my granddaddy. Still can't believe Mervale did that to him. The bilesome bitch. At least his spirit roams free once again. Wonder if he'll come and visit his favorite granddaughter one more time. Anyways, with the Brine King gone, you've done a fine thing for us seafarers. The waters won't no longer pander to the whim of an overgrown, bloody crustacean. And damn me if I don't feel a stirring in me loins.
What is an
It's the
abyssal
ocean.
socket?
Calling.
I don't know.
A starved lover.
Fair enough.
But for now, bugger it all. I'll be sticking about Lion Eye's watch until I get me a new ship. Don't feel sorry for me. With me womanly wiles as sharp as they are, I'll be having Tarkley help me pass the time. Just you see. Good tidings to you. Time and tide wait for no man.
Okay. I'm ready to go back and pick up some stuff. I think since I made the portal, you need to go back before me.
Sure. The portal here.
Sphinx said that some items will have abyss sockets instead of gem
okay.
sockets. Cool. It's like a new... Moving on up.
Okay, so it's a new thing that we can add, basically.
Yeah.
Cool, that's interesting. A new mechanic. Yay.
Too
I
much
barely
clutter.
got comfortable with the current one. Just give me enough time.
You're still breathing. Bloody barnacles on me
In the meantime, I will give my skill. I can reuse my skill points.
A legend of the high seas to behold. I tell you what, I've already done my bit getting you here, but if you're looking to sail onto Frisia, me and the Black Crest would be honored to take ya.
Okay. I'm ready to sail to the next area after talking to Whalem. Let me know when you're ready.
Mm-hmm. Just 1 second. Okay.
All right.
Hold on to your cockles, me
Where are we?
hearty.
Here.
The sea betwixt here and Frisia be the most ill-tempered there is. There's hoping you've as much steel in your gizzard as you seem to in your heart. Cast off!
Now I want to watch again Pirates of the Caribbean.
Dude, the first like 3 of those movies are pretty dang good.
To me, only there are only 3 Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Like
How
there's no
many-
4th and 5th.
Did they
think
only
so.
make 5? Did they not? Yeah, I think they may have made a 6th or a 7th. I don't like one of them. One didn't have Johnny Depp, but then they brought him back because they were like, oh shit, yeah, people are here to see Johnny Depp.
Yeah,
Whoops.
it wasn't there because of the like the thing with Amber.
It might have been, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that stuff was crazy.
Yeah, I followed that live.
Yeah, me too.
I like gossip.
To me some. A fair place to
I was
rest my
working
bones
and
for a
in my
bit.
second screen I
Tell
had
you
like
what,
the case with the
all
court
this sunlight
live.
and fresh air, I can feel a calling forth of the poetic muse beneath me trousers. Been a long time since I felt this here compass point in any direction. Now, speaking of navigations and the like, a long time ago, I had me a nice collection of riches stuffed away in a lockbox. Being the stupid ass that I am, I buried the thing one eve when I was high in my cups. Can't for the death of me remember where except I knew it was near this broken bridge. The box has a silver locket in it. It holds the portrait of my late wife, Meredith. It's the last thing I have in this world to remember her by. If you happen across my lockbox in your travels, I'd be appreciating of its return. Always keep your eyes on the horizon.
Okay.
So we have an
More
optional
lore.
one from him, and then I assume Sin is going to give us the next real quest.
Judging by that rather curious ship and its aberrant captain, I imagine you had rather an interesting voyage here. Now, Inquisitor Maligaro. We must have his soul. He has most certainly returned to his old haunt, yet his manifestations are like wisps on the wind. There one moment, gone the next. While I am familiar with the phantasmal trails and tributaries that filigree this reality, Maligaro's exact whereabouts eludes me. You should speak with these desperates who cling to this broken bridge, that young Templar scholar in particular. Their mundane knowledge must provide where my enlightened sapiens cannot.
I really like Sin.
Yeah, I like his voice actor too. He's very like understated. He's not trying to be like big and boisterous. He's just like, I'm going to talk quick and I'm going to explain things and I'm not really going to get excited about anything, but here's what we got to do, dude.
Farewell.
Here's your task.
All right, man. Your name is Sin, so I don't know if I should be doing what you tell me to do, but
Exactly.
you want to kill the people who I think are assholes, so fine.
We are fine. Okay, this is a completely new area, right?
Yeah.
We've never been in this area.
When
I-
times are at their most perplexing.
I think these are some of the people from the
Seem
forest
that our
outpost,
Almighty
though.
has forsaken us. False deities
true.
from ages past now rise and ravage, while our blessed innocence remains as silent as the stones at my feet. So much for Templar propaganda, eh?
Yes, from Act
Well,
2.
I suppose if we are to fend for ourselves, then I should answer your troubling arrival with our own most pressing tribulation. The relic that washed ashore and started all the chaos. It was covered in ancient Val inscriptions. The symbols were much weathered, making them challenging to translate. Yet I did my best. The inscriptions spoke of the god Ralakesh. If this object somehow housed the spirit of that many-faced monstrosity, then I fear we are all in danger. Ralakesh was renowned for his penchant for subjugation and control. Please, I urge you to destroy this god before his strength and dominance grow insurmountable. Nip this divine threat in the bud, as it were. Our poor friend, Grust, has likely become Ralakesh's avatar in this world. At least his recent behavior would indicate as much. If you could see to Grust's passing, Ralakesh will be forced to retreat into the relic. Destroy the relic, and perhaps you will also destroy the god. Fare you well.
You
Okay,
arrived.
then Yina.
The great
We have
spirit
many
spoke in my
quests.
dreams.
Yeah.
Told me that darkness would again drown our lands. And you, Exile, would walk before the flood. But what is this? You are not alone. A shade. A memory older even than... No. Older than spirit? Fear grips my throat. I shake, but the spirit drapes a warming cloak upon my shoulders. This ancient ghost that follows you, it has the trust of the spirit. And if the spirit trusts, then I trust. Stay true to you.
Turn your back for the barest moment and Rayclast bites you in the proverbial. I imagine that's how you're feeling upon visiting us this time. It's how I feel about now. I'm afraid that the Inquisitor's spirit has indeed returned to the Chamber of Sins. Yet while you won't encounter Meligaro by wandering his halls, I do perhaps know how you can find him. Whilst investigating the Fell Shrine, I learned of the existence of a map, forged by Meligaro from his own viscera. This map allowed him to transfer his spirit into another form of existence, an existential safe house to which he could retreat should death ever attempt to take him. Understanding the map's purpose, Vol tried to destroy it, to no avail.
Okay.
So he locked it away deep within the ruins of Frisia Cathedral.
Yeah.
Find that map and place it upon the Reverie device in Meligaro's old laboratory. And when you step over that threshold, expect the very worst.
Okay.
Journey well.
So we have a relic that we need to find that some weird god is hiding in.
Yes.
And I think Groost, the Aramir said that a relic washed up on shore and it has some god that lives in it, and then that god took over Groost and is like inhabiting his body. I think Groost is the like main leader of this encampment from Act 2. He was like the big, strong, like barbarian looking guy. So I guess
I remember. No.
I guess that's why he's missing. So then we're gonna have to go and like kill Groost and then force that guy back and force the thing that took him over back into the relic and then destroy the relic. And then we also need to kill Moligaro.
Of course.
Okay. So those are the only like the actual things we have to do, right? And then Whalem wants us to find his locket if we get a chance.
Yeah.
You're no saint.
And maybe there is another one here.
Though who am I to question what
This looks
form
like
divine
side stuff,
providence
too.
comes in?
Yeah.
I am the great Alva Valai, reliquarian extraordinaire, a seeker of mysteries, explorer of the unknown, lover of all things that glitter, and I need your help. The lost temple of Atsuatl. Halls lined with finery. Boxes stuffed with glimmering riches and relics touched by insurmountable power. For eons lost to history. Until now. I believe the secret of its location lies in the Val City, which until very recently was submerged and completely unreachable. But with all that's going on, the city has risen from the depths and, well, it's still completely unreachable. It seems the only way to even get close is across the river, and the only crossing is overrun with bandits. I have a plan that could make both of us unbelievably wealthy, but perhaps one day. Go make history.
Cool.
But is this a secondary, a main one? It's a different color, but I don't...
Yeah. I feel like that means it's like people were saying that there were league mechanics that became part of the campaign, like that mining thing and like Einhar. I bet this is another one of those.
Might be, yeah.
Dude, it sounds cool. Going to like an ancient city of like advanced magic users that used to be submerged and now it's like recently come out of the water. That sounds fucking cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically the concept of Atlantis.
Yeah.
I think.
But like sort of in reverse, right? Like I think mostly it's just like Atlantis sank, but it didn't unsink. this one unsank.
True. Then it's closer to Atlantis, the Disney movie.
Oh right, dude, I forgot about that movie. I've definitely seen
That
it. I do not
movie's
remember.
fire.
I do not remember the plot at all.
Oh no, same, because it's such a long time ago, but it's so cool for sure. Where are you walking around?
I'm looking for the stash. I looked everywhere else but where it actually was. I just wanted to
There,
put an item in
literally
it. Yeah, it was pretty obvious, but you know.
Do you also have 2 question marks here?
Oh no.
I do. Why?
So these are all the people that we talked to previously. Gwenin was the guy that you had a quest for that I didn't. But then we went out into the field and I met, I think, somebody else. And then I came back to Lion Eyes and I had a quest to get from Gwenin.
Yes, right. That's why I have a quest right now. Because it's probably connected to the bomb thing as well.
Yeah.
The Expedition, I think there was the name.
Yeah.
Yeah, Expedition. Sphinx wrote that earlier. What was that? I joined here this place and I heard many explosions. Didn't expect that.
Yeah, it might have been the enemies I was attacking dying.
Yeah, definitely.
Dude, they more and more, they're like, the moment you go into a new area, stuff is just coming at you.
Yeah, because they're like, who the fuck are you? Why are you here? Let me my environment. And we're just destroying the ecosystem.
Yeah. I think it's also kind of like there's crazy turmoil going on right now that we're trying to fix. Like we killed that giant beast that had those like Maligaro and the 3 people inside of it. Oh no, it was Malachi. Malachi is the leader?
Yeah, it was
and
getting
Maligaro was one of the 3 like subordinates. Oh my god. And then now they're just out in the world.
Maligaro's? Oh no, we need to find a map.
Yeah.
Maligaro's map.
Because I think that's how we're going to find him.
Yeah.
And then, because it sounded like he like Voldemort style, he like hid his part of his soul in the map, and so if we kill him, he's gonna he can just come back to life because of the map.
He Horcruxed his way out of that.
Destiny has some.
Or Horcrux.
I think it's Horcrux, but I don't even know. I don't know what word it's supposed to like. That might be an actual word. I've never heard it, so I have no idea. But like usually like the word crux is a thing. Like the crux of the matter is like the important part or like the central thing.
Oh wow, really? Never heard of that.
Yeah. It's like
it comes from Latin.
Yeah, probably. It sounds very Latin.
Croc. Like croc or crux of the matter?
It's like C-R-U-X. And I think Horcrux is spelled the same way.
Oh, yeah. We just received a lore dump. Okay, I want to read that. Sin created the beast in order to put the gods to sleep. When you killed it, the gods awoke, and now you are trying to fix the world that now has living gods in it. So we woke gods that were supposed to be sleeping.
All right.
And now we need to fix that. Okay.
Yeah, that seems probably not good.
Thanks for the lore dump. Always nice. I mean, it wasn't even that much of a dump. It was actually clarifying things.
It was just a lore shard.
Yeah. Yeah. Fair point.
But yeah, that's good information to know. It's always so weird in I don't know, like fantasy stories and things where there are gods, but then you can kill them, and it's like, man, I feel like
Gods
part
are
of
not supposed to die.
yeah, like part of being a god is like you can't fucking kill him.
Yeah, it always confuses me.
But then it's like, I guess if you got the powers of one god, could you use those to kill another god?
Yeah, I think they're like you either have a paradox or you're just accepting that gods can be killed by other gods.
Yeah, and like I like the term like demigod, where it's like, okay, they've got like the powers of a god, but they're not like all knowing, they're not all powerful. Somebody could kill them, probably another demigod could kill them. And an all-knowing, all-powerful god is like boring because he just sees everything coming. You can't beat him.
Yeah, it's not fun.
And if he's good, then there's no conflict because he can always fix the problems. And if he's bad, then there's no hope of beating him. So like there's just no fucking point.
True.
Also, like
I never thought about that.
The Greek gods are so fun that they're like Zeus being the leader of the gods, but also like he just wants to go around like sleeping with women and like generally being like kind of a piece of shit.
Fuck boy?
yeah, sure. It's funny that it's like, yeah, no, he protects us. He's like the god of thunder. He like kills the titans. He's good, but also he just kind of like goes around and he's a fuckboy most of the time. And that's annoying.
Right.
But what are you going to do?
Pros and cons, right?
Yeah.
It's a balance thing.
It makes for such a fun story.
Yeah, it makes it more interesting for sure. Yeah, no, I know that you're not trying to spoil anything. And we definitely will need to watch the lore videos for the 1 to 5 part.
I think letting us know about things like what the situation is as they've happened is good. Like telling us about how we released the sleeping gods is good. If you told us that at the beginning of the game, that would be lame.
That'll be a spoiler, yeah.
Yeah, but like telling us after it's happened is like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Just to clarify.
I do
so they
want
are
to...
mainly demigods. That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it seems like.
Yeah.
Since we're going around killing them, so...
Yeah, and we're clearly not gods.
Yeah. The question is, how many gods' abilities and strengths do you have to absorb to be yourself considered a god? One of them? 2 of them? Because we've done 2. We're at 2 so far.
True.
If 5? All of them? All however many are in that little pantheon picture? I don't know.
I usually have a rule of thumb that if you can kill that thing, then you are also stronger than that thing, or at least you can be considered that thing. So if we kill a demigod, then we are demigods.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, like at least on some level we have that. We're at that power level.
Yeah, at least logically you can say, I mean, I killed that, so I might be as well be on the same level at least. Just get a headhunter belt and you're a god. What is it? Headhunter belt.
Does it just have a bunch of resistance buffs or something, or some kind of powerful
probably
thing?
I clicked
okay.
the crossroads by mistake.
So we need to go to the old forest encampment, which I think is through the crossroads. If I remember right, that's where the old forest, like the main town, used to be in Act 2. So I think that's the way to go.
Yeah, if you look at the minimap, like not the minimap, but the word map.
Yeah.
That's the next step.
All right.
Oh, there are Heinhard beasts here.
Sweet.
Of course.
He's such a fun character.
Yeah, it's probably the one that stuck most with me.
Yeah.
Up you go, little beast. Away!
His personality stands out.
Yes, exactly.
He's so like excited and happy to do what he's doing.
He's just enjoying life.
Yeah. I just imagine him like sitting by the fire at his bestiary thing, like waiting, like, damn, when are those guys gonna run into some beasts so I can go fucking slay out with them?
Just waiting for us.
And I don't know how he knows, but like, I don't know, does a little bell go off? He's like, oh shit, yeah, it's time to...
the force.
Fuck, I died.
You died?
Yeah. I got hit by something and then dodged away and then got hit by something else.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
there is definitely something happening since I'm lagging so hard.
I think it's whatever the beast is like summoning a bunch of freaking spider enemies.
Capture with pride, Exile.
Yay.
You hunt well.
Too much
My
clutter.
dream.
Ah, crap. I'm full on items again.
Oh, the belt steals mods and buffs some rares and give them to you for 30 seconds.
That's a fun thing. That's cool.
That's OP. Okay,
I'm gonna-
at that point, you're a demigod. Or a god at that point. You're
I'm
going
gonna
to the
sell.
town?
Yeah.
My help
Yep.
is yours.
Full on stuff again.
I'll wait, I'll wait. Is the second most sought after belt? Yeah, I mean, sought after.
Sounds pretty good.
It's basically a god belt.
Bye.
So I kind of get why. Especially for PvP. Is there PvP in this game? Yeah, there is.
Yeah, remember somebody was saying like, well, it's basically dead, so too bad.
Yeah, right. But there is the option. Potentially
Yeah.
you have the option.
There is, but no. Honestly, the rest of this game is so deep. I kind of understand them being like, look, we tried to have PvP. It didn't work. I don't know.
Too much clutter.
The builds
This-
are crazy. That's why I died. Because it's unbalanced.
Yeah, sure.
Makes sense. I mean, PvP sounds easy, but it's actually not easy at all.
I think it's easy. It can be easy to do. It's not easy to do well. To have it be
Yeah, that's
balanced
what I meant.
and fun. Destiny's had lots of problems with trying to make PvP balanced, but then people don't
course.
find it fun when it's balanced. It's really hard to strike a middle ground.
Yeah, exactly. Especially when it's a new game, like a new concept or a new power system or whatever.
Yeah.
Where do we need to go again? 'Cause
Well,
here
we need
have
one more
game.
beast, but we also are trying to get back to the original crossroad, the camp, the forest encampment. That's what it's called.
Okay, then it's not there for sure. It's not there. You can PvP in the Sarn encampment. Can't you PvP like in any encampment?
Maybe not. We definitely saw a PvP option somewhere, which is when we talked about it.
Yes, exactly.
And
Because
maybe
I
it-
remember that every time I
Maybe it just
thought I saw that.
maybe it happened to be the Sarn encampment that we saw it. I don't know.
Might be. That might be an option, yeah.
Too much clutter.
True point. True point? Makes no sense. Fair point. Ouch.
Where are
Danger
you?
of
Oh,
my
you're
life.
behind me. Okay. I
Yep.
thought you had just wandered way off.
Oh, here is the last
And not
Oh, yeah.
mob. Okay.
That was a hunt you will not soon forget. You're welcome. Goodbye.
You're welcome. Goodbye.
I mean, he just wants to slay some mob, some beast,
Yeah.
and then it's fine. He's just like, yeah, bye-bye. See ya later, alligator.
Okay, since there's a waypoint right here, I'm gonna go back and sell things again.
Yep. You need to go
That
to
would just
Felshire
make life
Ruins and get
complicated.
mapped there.
Spirit hunts
To the Chamber of Sin. Sin said it, but in a riddle kinda. Ah, okay, that's why I didn't even have an impression that there was this option.
Yeah, I think that's for the other main quest that we have.
Be kind. if you
Which
can.
one? The blue one?
The
sorry, the
essence
orange?
essence of the artist is the one where we need to go to the Fell Shrine crypt, and then
Ah, yes.
The Master of a Million Faces is the one where we need to find the old encampment. So I mean, we could just go into the Fellshrine Crypt right now, since we already saw the way to it. I think it's over here.
It's definitely on the east side.
Yeah, I'm right at it. So yeah, we could just go do that.
Sure. I mean, if you're already there.
And yeah, I think Sin mentioned it, and then I think Helena very specifically was like, yeah, you got to find his map, and then you got to take his map to this one place, and then expect the worst to happen. Which I assume means that Maligaro, like, I assume it means he's going to attack us because we're trying to destroy his little, like, his little soul storage device.
I mean, what else can you expect from someone that is called Maligaro? Sounds so evil.
I was gonna say, does that mean something? Like, it sounds kind of ominous, but I don't know.
No, it doesn't mean any. I was thinking if I made a connection with Italian, but no. It's just the name that it sounds kind of like an evil character name.
Yeah. It sounds very similar to the word
Maligaro.
malignant, which is definitely
exactly.
negative.
Maybe that's where my mind went. Ouch.
Dang, man. It sucks when I have no corpses around. I can't buff my guys. There we go. Now there are corpses.
My frame rate today is really bad. So low.
I bet as we get further into the game, even if it's optimized well, I think there's going to be like higher and higher demands. Like, it looks nicer.
Makes sense. I want to check anything. Like, what is it overloading?
The Crazy Pants just said it always sucks when you have no corpses lying around.
Yeah, it's just something that happens so often. You're like, I wish I would have more corpses.
When you're a fucking necromancer, it does legitimately suck. Like, they're your bread and butter. They're how you do anything. It's like trying to be a cook without salt or something. Whoa, this guy's freaky looking.
It's really weird to hear the comparison between corpses and salt. I have to say that.
Look, they're both essential to different tasks.
True, true, absolutely true. Still weird. Didn't expect it.
Yeah, yeah. Cooking with corpses. Well, I didn't, Crazy Pants, I didn't say that. You did that. They were two separate ideas that were comparable in one way. You probably need salt to cook with a corpse.
Exactly. And when you eat meat, you're kind of eating a corpse, right?
Yeah.
So you are actually right. You do need salt to cook corpses.
It's gonna be nice when we can just buy like lab-grown meat.
Ooh, that's like so cool.
That's just as good, like indiscernible from actual animal.
That would be so nice for so many reasons.
Dude, I just don't want to feel bad. It's so hard. Like, even if you want to buy like ethically sourced meat, it's so hard to find it.
Yeah.
I feel like the only thing you could do is like you either need to know someone that goes out and hunts, and you'd have to know they hunt ethically, or you'd have to be an ethical hunter yourself.
Yeah, which is not really nice. Like I don't like to kill things.
Yeah.
Which sounds hypocritical because then I eat things that are being killed. But I'm not the one that is striking the last blow.
Yeah, I think that's the problem, is that you can kind of detach yourself from the act. It's much easier to like mistreat animals if you're if you're not directly involved with like killing the creature and gutting it and skinning it and turning it directly into food, like I feel like that makes it much easier to be very serious and sensible about how you treat animals. And
of course, because it's not something that you can see or interact with.
Yeah, it's easy to just ignore it in our situation. Oh god, those guys exploded. That was a cool explosion. They killed me though.
But you died in a super cool way.
Yeah, they exploded into like purpley pink crystals. Like that was crazy looking.
What? I missed that part.
Yeah, I think you were further away. I think you were killing the like main guy who they were minions of. Ah, crap. Okay, how do I actually get to you? God.
Did you teleport? No, right? Doesn't
No,
work that
not
way.
directly to you. I can get to the area you're in, but
Sure.
now I have to navigate through all these. There's all these walls. And then one little way in.
Hi, Tommy. Why would you ever join a Twitch chat and write months?
Almost looks like my hands. Like my hands. I don't know.
Yeah, true. You can see that way, but I know that it's not. Because
Yeah.
I know the person behind that username. And it's from like an Italian YouTuber meme, like a really old meme, where this person basically was just saying months, like exactly like this. And I don't know.
Sounds kind of fun.
Italy. It's weird.
Oh shit, here's the crypt.
Oh. Cryptic. Yes, my CPU is definitely suffering now.
Yeah, I keep seeing, specifically when we load into areas, I have Task Manager open and my CPU spikes to 100 and OBS is like, oh geez, your encoding's overloaded. But then it goes away once the loading, like right before loading finishes, so I haven't dropped any frames yet. Okay, so we are looking for Maligaro's map. You think it's going to be like an actual little map, or is it going to be like something huge and crazy?
It will be something huge and crazy. It's a crypt. Actually, a crypt should be something small.
Right?
Theory,
Like,
right?
just like laying in his, I don't know, on his tomb or something.
Yeah, exactly. But I also have the impression that it will be something huge and complicated. You saw another Twitch chat where that months thing appeared in the same structure? What? Tell me more. How did you... You don't speak Italian, right? No, you don't.
Weird coincidence.
Maybe the meme is expanding throughout continents now. Cross language.
Dude, that's generally what memes do, right?
Yeah, I mean, it happens from the English memes to other languages, but not usually the other way around. Or at least I don't
that's
feel
true.
like that.
I'm sure some do, but yeah, the vast majority.
They stay inside their culture usually.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to translate them.
Yeah, for a lot of them, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Whoa.
What the... Okay.
Did you
Pause.
start the strongbox?
No, actually no.
Oh, okay.
Actually, yes. Actually, yes. My mistake. Yeah, now that I check the things, I can realize that it was actually my mistake. My bad.
It's all good. It was just surprising. There were like no enemies and then a shitload of enemies everywhere.
Yeah, definitely a bit too much. Not the normal amount. Colossal Blade. Nah, mine is better.
Oh my god, I'm full on items again. I don't want to keep going back just to sell stuff. It's annoying.
Then buy to have more inventory space.
Ugh.
Pay to
Too
win.
much clutter.
Actually, pay to have more space.
Yeah, it's like pay for convenience.
Yeah, kind of lame.
Yeah, I understand it though. I do wish it was only pay for cosmetics, but I thought you could only pay for stash space, not for more inventory space.
I think you can pay also to have either the inventory space or a connection to your stash.
Ooh, damn, that would be sweet.
Fear of the future. An empire requires leadership that can assuage those fears through example, through wisdom, through strength. An emperor
Okay, you didn't mean that. You meant the graphic designer message structure, the one that I taught you how to spot. Okay, yeah. Because they have all the same structure. It's always the same pattern.
Yeah.
So of course it's you will see that everywhere. Only stash space. But can you buy like a connection to the stash?
Shit.
Oh my god.
Okay, I hit the first switch, and so now they're moving differently.
Oh, no, I'm terrified. Okay. I don't know what I did, but...
You opened this door.
Okay.
Which is okay. I think my summons can just go in and handle it. Okay, I think we're good.
Yeah, I mean, they were doing their job, and I just joined for some reason, and I was about to die.
Oh god, okay, more weird stuff. Okay, so we can go around. Oh my god. My summons just like, I can't tell them to stay put, so they just get killed by these things. Okay, I'm gonna click this lever. Shit. Ow.
I'm so confused. I don't know if I'm bleeding or if it's your summon.
Well, it's definitely my summons, but then the question is it you too?
I mean, I was probably bleeding as well. Should I follow you up there, or should we go where I am right now?
I think you're in the right direction. This was just a little side thing.
I want to avoid moving as much as possible because you know that I'm really bad in this place. I died many times the other time.
Yeah. Teleporting through them works pretty well as long as you teleport to a safe spot.
Yeah.
Shit.
And the problem is that I don't have that teleport. So I go through them.
And then get hurt.
Get hit.
Oh god.
Yeah. What happened?
There's this attack that's like a big giant rock. I think you just got hit by one. It's like a big molten rock that floats over to you and then explodes after a second. And I was trying to dodge that and then dodged away from that, but into one of the spinny, stabby trap things. Whoa, okay. Cool. That's a cool looking scepter.
Too much clutter.
Doesn't look like anything I would use. Ooh, crafting recipe. Nice. Oh, and we gotta click our plaque.
Boldly, so that all may find you when the night falls.
Oh my.
We just completed one. Because this is part 2.
Yeah.
We didn't manage to to find the one in Act 6.
Oh, you're right. We'll have to go back then.
Greetings.
Did you open this portal?
Yeah, I'm gonna go sell stuff.
Okay. What is this thing? Just stop picking up garbage. But I don't know what's good and what's not good. That's the problem. It's confusing.
Yeah, I also would like to have currencies, so when I start crafting, I'll actually have stuff to utilize.
That will be definitely useful.
And like a lot of this gear, I'm like, oh, you might actually be useful, but I'll have to check on you later.
Yeah, and you just stack them up, and in the end, you have so many.
Goodbye.
Like my stash is nearly full of stuff I need to look through. Gotten a bunch of new flasks I need to look through. And then I've got like belts and other things I need to look at. Pretty much the only weapons I keep are wands that give me plus minion damage.
Okay, something really weird happened. How did I lose all my strength? What? I cannot use... Wait.
Uh-oh. You might have had a
Getting
belt or
confused.
something that gave you strength.
Yeah, for some reason... Okay, now it makes sense. Okay. I'm settling. I'm fine now. Oof, got scared. But yeah, it was like you were saying. I had something that I removed and it changed my stats. Remember Rocket League differently. Yeah, I mean, it's different. It's a new update, this one. It's Path of Rocket League. Master Explorer. Oh, it was that side thing.
Just in time.
Whoop. Oh my god, there's a lot of enemies in here. Okay,
When I'm
alright.
ready, and not before.
Where?
They're all dead now.
Ah, wow, that was fast.
It was like half a dozen skeletons and a dozen spiders, but they're all small and just die so quick.
Yeah, these are squishy. They are level 51 and we are level 60. Or at least I am level 60.
Yeah, I think
You
I
are
hit
level...
60 as well.
Yeah, 60 as well.
Oh, there's stairs in here. Okay. Cool.
Rocket of Exile. That sounds better, you're right. Marketing manager. Yeah. As pictured, this place is huge.
Yeah.
What was that sound?
I think a special weapon dropped. A unique one called Grinning Fetish.
Okay.
Weird, it's a scepter, but it's like a skeleton that's like a rib cage and shoulders and then a head as like the top of the scepter.
Cool.
So you're like smacking people with a skull.
That's actually sick. Like in the both senses of the word sick. Another door. Not here. Here. Not here. Okay, I'm lost. We need to go downwards probably then.
Yeah, there's down and to our left, but also up and to our left. There's a spot to go. Just do one then the other. Oh, this is a long hallway, maybe? Okay. Seems like the way to go.
Probably. Or at least it's bringing us back to the place where we were locked. What's here? Other mobs. Ouch.
Ooh. Whoa. Just found a ring on the ground that just has a socket to put a gem in, and that's what that's the whole ring. That's what it does.
I mean, that's cool because rings usually don't have sockets.
Yeah, it is interesting. Oh, container of sin.
Oh.
All right.
Maligaro's map. Okay, pretty easy actually, not that complicated.
Look, if I
Now
were
we need
him, like, why not just hide it? I don't know, hide it under like a fake floorboard or something. We never would have found it.
Nah, that will be too easy. Actually, no, too hard.
Yeah, for us. Too easy for him.
For us. Yeah. So we need to
okay.
go back now. We can use the portal though, right? Or
maybe.
Where's the Chamber of Sins?
Yeah, I was gonna say that might be here.
No, if you open the world map, you see that we are on the opposite side. Yeah, we need to port the crossroads.
You're right. Okay, yeah, so then we'll go back to the crossroads. Is there a waypoint in here? Or should we just throw up a town portal?
I think it's faster to use the town portal.
Yeah. Nope. We each did one.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, we have so many of these
Yeah.
portals.
Yeah. Oh.
That would just make life complicated.
Actually,
Whalem
would like
has
to
a new
sell.
quest.
Me locket!
What? Really?
Oh, I found his locket.
Oh, me darling.
Oh.
Me beautiful
Ah, right.
Mary.
Same. When?
How I miss your shuddering bosoms,
No idea.
your quivering thighs. She had a heart to melt an iceberg, and teats the size
Oh, boy.
of a... Ooh. Well, anyway, I thank you greatly. Please, whatever else be in that lockbox, take your pick from it. This locket be the only treasure I need.
Oh,
We get a flask. Shit.
I do have this already, though. Ah, but it's unidentified, so these
Yeah.
have powers. Okay, the first time I did a mistake, and I took the increased damage. This time, the right thing should be to take the armor.
Yeah, that's
I
probably a
think.
good idea. I already took an armor one. So then I might take the evasion rating one. Like that would be sweet for a hard fight to have 1500 armor and 1500 evasion rating.
True. I have already a 1500 evasion. If you want, I can give it to you so that you can have... No, sorry, I have the 1500 armor that I can give you, and then you can also take the evasion so that you have both.
Well, I already have the armor one from the I have a 1500 armor one from the previous quest where we got to choose.
Same,
so
same.
yeah.
If you're thinking about
Cool.
dying, trust old Whalem.
Can you summon companion pets like ghosts by any chance?
imagine it was no easy feat
You can have some
removing that
pets that
abomination
you can
from its
buy, I
tomb.
think.
The horror
But for
that
example,
still
Seth can
lurks
summon
beneath the
so
fell
many
shrine.
things.
Yeah.
So many.
I suppose you'll be meeting
Because it's a
abominations
necromancer,
aplenty where
basically.
you're going next. Place that map upon Malagaro's reverie device, and remember, hope for the worst. At least then you'll be partially
We all
prepared
need
for what's to come.
quicksilver flasks.
I don't know what those are. I'll keep an eye out.
Okay, thanks, Elena. Sell. Okay, let's sell. You?
Farewell.
That would just make life complicated.
It's so hard to decide what to keep and what to sell.
Yeah.
It's unfair.
I still
Shouldn't be that confusing.
I think the best strategy is anything that you might want, you just stick in your stash and then later on go back and look at it and decide if you want it.
You know what the problem is? That I really do believe that later on will be never. That's the problem. I have this fear. But yeah, whatever. Whatevs.
I think the hardest part about it is like you might have a piece of gear that's almost perfect, and then if you use the right like orbs and things on it, you might be able to change it into a perfect piece of gear. But it's like, God, that takes time. You're like rolling the dice over and over to try and get a perfect piece of gear, or at least a piece of gear that's better than what you have, and you might end up with one that's worse.
Yeah, and you also need to know what exactly do you need to put there, because that's another thing.
Yeah.
Like you need to be aware of what do I actually need.
Tommy, I don't get to name the ghosts. Also, the ghosts are kind of weird because I can't just summon them. I have to get a kill with certain abilities, and then they get summoned as a side effect of it. It's very weird.
do the Nidician chest quest?
I don't know. I don't think so. That doesn't sound familiar.
Item level matters. Most things in the campaign are gonna be a lower item level. Okay, so it's something that we don't need to take much care right now.
Yeah. I mostly just focus on like, are the sockets good? And if they're good, and I haven't replaced, like if my chest piece hasn't been replaced for an act or two, then like I'll probably just replace it with any new chest piece I find that I can put on that has the right sockets.
Yeah, I mean, it must be better, right? After a new act, it usually, in theory, should be better.
Yeah. Okay, so the Chamber of Sins on the world map looks like it's to the northwest, sorry. Up and to the left is what it looks like.
Yeah. Let's see if oh, here we have the frozen things.
Let's kill the other enemies and then let's go for it.
Okay, good things that you said that. It was about oh, there is also a strong box.
Nice.
So many things.
You want to do the frozen guys first?
Of course. Ready?
Yep.
Whoa. Easy.
Damn, yeah, that was really fast.
Yeah. And here we have a strong box, but it's
All
usually
right.
just...
Whoa.
Like the strong box are the easiest one.
That strong box looks like a cabinet that you would see in a house.
True.
That's
kind of
fucking
reminded me of
weird.
Narnia.
Oh my god, yeah, like a wardrobe.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can you attack them from that?
My summons are.
Of course. They are so OP.
Yeah, in certain situations they are for sure.
Explodey box.
Oh my god.
I mean, by the name I can tell what the effect of that box is.
Maybe it's a trick.
I can just have a wild guess. Maybe it's an explosion. Maybe. But it's cool that at least at one point they get so much more complicated that they actually one-shot you. Because for now, I think even from the beginning, strong boxes has never been that complicated to manage. One that freezes you. Okay, also freezing is not something nice for sure.
Yeah.
Chamber of Sins level 1.
Alright.
This one? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Ooh.
The lighting for the doorway with all the little like leaves falling.
You can tell that it's more recent.
Yeah.
You can definitely tell.
It looks good. I would assume at this point, all of their designers are pretty comfortable with whatever engine this was made in.
Yeah.
And they know that the average PC specs are getting better and better compared to when the game first came out.
Yeah, of course. In theory. Not my case.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, it's crazy how prices change fast. Like if I will pay right now for like I spent 1K when I built my first this computer that I have, and if I will spend 1K now, I will have a PC that will be double the performance, of course.
Yeah,
it was 10 years ago.
I think that's why you almost always it's almost always better, instead of buying a really expensive computer, you should buy like a middle of the road one for right now, and then instead of waiting 10 years, you can take the money you saved from just buying a middle of the road computer, and you can buy another mid-level computer in 5 years instead of every 10 years.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because the expensive graphics cards, like you'll pay twice the price, and they're nowhere near twice as good.
No, of course not.
Like Crazy Pants recently just got a $200 graphics card, and it's like better than my $350 graphics card from like 5 years ago.
Crazy.
We have woven a
So great, but it's nice because at least it means that you can have a powerful thing for less money.
Yeah, yeah.
And now I have a daunting task before me, the last in my great journey. Near to us, cast in shadow, a monster awaits. Black Death is his name. A beauteous eight-legged, twisted grotesque by the master of these loathsome halls. I wish to give this eight-leg the merciful peace he deserves, and to save what is still beautiful, the elixir that only Black Death can make. Please, will you find him? Kill this Black Death. Take the eight-leg's venom for me. I may be fearsome warrior, but Black Death's master has made him into a thing more monstrous than even I can best. Who knows? Perhaps Black Death is too strong even for you.
Okay. So this guy wants us to kill a spider in here.
Sure. It's always a spider. For some reason, it's always a spider. For some reason.
Do we want to click the map device and see what happens?
Yeah, of course.
Also, there's a crafting recipe over here.
Oh, where? Ah, yes.
Just on the other side.
Yep. Lightning damage. Okay.
Okay.
What's that? Map receptacle. Activation failed. The map. I need to put the map, maybe.
I might have deposited the map in my stash.
No.
Shoot. Can you activate it? Do you have them? Oh, no, I have it. It doesn't look like a map.
Yeah, because I'm looking at my inventory and I cannot see that.
It looks like a stone.
Looks like this.
It's like an oval stone. I'm going to click activate after I put it in. Okay, it did work. Oh my god.
I mean, it worked also for me, but I don't know if I should. It still tells me use Maligaro's map.
Let me see. What does mine say? Mine says enter Maligaro's sanctum. So maybe you can do the same thing I just did, and then we can both still go in the same portal, but it'll move your quest forward.
Oh, that's okay. Found it. It
I told you. It
doesn't look like a
map. Looks nothing like a map. It's like a rock with some stuff scratched into it.
Exactly. And then we enter Maligaro's sanctum.
All right.
Let's see Maligaro. Oh, okay.
All right.
So relaxing. Ouch. Frame rate. Impressive. That's my problem with MMOs. Like, they have so many light effects. Like, so many sparkling and fiery lightning things.
Yeah.
That they are there just to make you feel like you have many things happening. But on the other hand, you are just destroying someone's computer.
Yeah, it's probably hard to strike a balance with that stuff.
Yeah.
Because you want the game to look cool. Like, that's one of the most important parts of playing a game is that it looks good.
But you should create like a setting like remove defensive things.
Yeah.
That you don't need.
I think a lot of games do try to do that, but Some of them do
Yeah,
a
it's
much
hard.
better job of letting you like either outright remove certain things or just like reduce the flashy, beautiful qualities of them.
Yeah. Because that's what is breaking most probably my computer.
Yeah.
All the flashiness. Oh. So we need to find Maligaros right now.
Yeah, Moligaro is in here somewhere.
Definitely not here. For sure he will be on the bottom. Because we are on the top. And of course we are unlucky enough to go into the wrong direction.
Damn, yeah, we've explored like all of the upper area.
Yeah, it's always like that. Always.
Hey, Trinit.
These are yours.
Graphics could be too much in PoE, yeah. Trinit just showed up and was like, yeah, graphics could be way too much in PoE. It's because there's just so many fucking enemies.
Yes. And especially right now, enemies are using so much magic. So it's not even that you have many people in the screen. It's just that they are also doing magic. So
many
even
effects.
more fancy.
Trinit said that he knows the direction to go in this place. It's like burned into his brain. I kind of thought the maps were at least somewhat randomized sometimes. But maybe the campaign, it's not really. Maybe it's pretty consistently the same.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of want to give a consistent experience to the player, right?
They are randomized, okay. But maybe
They
just
are?
maybe that's what Trinit said, but maybe the location that certain things are in is always the same.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, he said it's
as long
more,
as they're randomization.
it's like shuffling. It's like shuffling a hand of cards rather than rolling a die. I think that's a good way to describe it. It's like semi-randomized.
Mm-hmm. It's randomized on a pool of things that they created.
Yeah, and there's still certain things that are always going to be consistent or the same. Is this...
Okay,
No,
eyes,
it's just a doorway.
box.
The snobs call it procedurally generated. Yeah. It's a good term. It's accurate. It's good to be succinct.
I think we already talked about that then.
Yeah,
I have
we
a
definitely
vague
have.
memory of that.
Yeah. Should we do this strong box real quick?
Yeah, of course. Strongbox is always a piece of cake.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh my god. I go to reposition and then just everything's dead already.
Dude, where the fuck is Maligaro? We explored the whole map.
I don't know. Let's unfreeze these frozen people.
Of course. Poor them.
And then we'll worry about it. Oh, and then Trinan asked us how PoE is going, which I would say it's going really well. It's really cool to get further into the game and see more and more polish with everything. And I would say I'm into the story now. The story is more exciting than it was at the beginning.
And also the overall experience playing is much more controlled, I feel. Like, we are more aware of what is happening and how we can do things. Of course, not on a pro level.
Yeah,
we are still struggling, especially, at least I talk for myself, with the skill and the skill tree.
Yeah, and crafting is still completely unknown. Yeah, we are indeed killing gods now.
Where should we go?
I don't know.
What the fuck? The Chamber of Sins level 1, but weren't we already there?
Yeah, that takes us back. Maybe there's a little tiny corner up here I haven't explored. Maybe that leads to... No, it's a dead end.
Okay, but if I go back, no, that
Maybe.
doesn't make sense.
Well, okay. When we first came in here, there were like a bunch of portals, right? Like, look at all these portals. We can go into any of them. Do they all go to the same spot?
I would assume so.
Yeah, they do.
Did you? Okay.
I went to one on the opposite side, and it's just the same map that we were in before.
Okay, then clearly this map is completed. And we have Search Maligaro's Sanctum for the Black Venom.
Yeah, that
so
we
the
would
Black
have
Venom
to do
will be back.
outside.
And then find Maligaro and kill him. And we need to find him exactly where we are, in Maligaro's Sanctum.
Trident said the multiple portals are for a thing. It'll be fine. Well, okay. I don't understand what that means.
I don't know if I want to know that. It's confusing.
There must be something we have to interact with.
Yeah, but usually it will be shown on the map.
Oh. Come to me. There was a
No.
tiny little spot not explored, and it leads to more stuff.
No way. It's just a peanut. I see that from here that we didn't explore that part, but it's so small.
Yeah, the tiny bridges here are kind of annoying. But whatever. We needed to actually fully explore, and then once we did, the way forward was pretty clear.
It was our fault. It was our fault. But it looked like it was over.
Yeah, I feel like it's a weird shortcoming of the game's camera angle. Since you're not like down low over the shoulder, you can't like look ahead and see what your character would see.
Yeah.
Like my actual character could see that bridge way before I could.
Of course, but he's rude. He didn't tell us. Maligaro's workshop.
Oh.
Great.
All right.
Oh.
Oh. He's just right
like
here.
That. Okay.
He doesn't even have anything to say.
Just kill me. Maligaro the artist. Okay, that's something that he wants to say. Black Death. Ah, that's the other mission.
Interesting. I thought Black Death was going to be somewhere else in, like, outside of this area.
Apparently. It's all together with Maligaros. Because they are besties.
Oh my god, bro.
Next. There you go. Hey. Beautiful. Black Venom.
Ooh.
Nah, all bullshit.
Yeah.
Our brutal construction nears completion, and now only the wretched Dodri Dark Tongue remains. Unlike her compeers who, in undeath, have yearned for the familiar, Dodri appears drawn to the old wounds of calamity. The cataclysm took some and left much that a parasite like Dodri might enjoy. I shall meet you in San, where I hope you shall make swift and bloody work.
So we
of
can go
that
back.
Foul hag.
Damn, are we about to be done with this act as well?
Already?
Because like I don't know,
feels like that.
He said like I'll await you in Sarn, so we're like going back to the next area. I guess we still have to go back to the forest encampment and defeat Ralakesh. So okay, we still have to
But we
do
are
that.
basically done, apparently.
Yeah, with this part.
Or that's the perception, at least.
Interesting. Trinit just said, to quote Final Fantasy XIV chat rooms regarding our speculation. And then he just put a smiley face. I have no idea what that means. I don't know what that means. Like our speculation is wrong, we're not almost at the end of the act? Or it's right?
It's right.
I don't know. Maybe people speculating about Final Fantasy XIV is a meme and they were like horribly wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not enough of a gamer to know this meme.
Great dreamer who has done great deeds. I shall see to it that my queen rewards you with honor and mercy when she rises up to claim what is hers. Yes, this elixir, so aged and potent, shall be life-giving draught that she sips upon first waking. It is my gift to her, my wedding gift. Great dreamer, you will be wrapped in silken finery and made welcome at our wedding feast. Guest of honor. And oh, what a feast we all shall enjoy.
Obsidian key. Use
Cool.
obsidian key to access the den. Where's the den?
I don't know. Is it in here? Can we see the Master of a Million Faces? Yeah, it looks like it's in here.
It's in
No,
here?
wait.
Okay.
Yeah. Somewhere in this area. Trinant said, the plot for Final Fantasy XIV has tons of twists and turns and rights and wrongs, so people just put a smiley face because they don't want to spoil other people speculating things. Okay, I get it.
Okay. Now I get it as well.
So, like, we'll know eventually.
Oh, I found the Chamber of Sins level 2.
Cool.
Is that where we need to go? Yeah, you can now access the Chamber of Sins level 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
And then-
hello, Pete OX. My in-game name is just Subparsev. It's the same as my Twitch name. This looks creepy. Oh, okay. The key, like, removed that weird stuff. Okay. I guess we're going.
You've entered the Chamber of Sins level 2. Okay. Obsidian key. We need to use that.
Why are we pushing further into this place? Why aren't we done with this?
Because we hate our life and we want to suffer more.
Let me read what
obviously.
it says. Oh, interesting. This is the quest about Groost being... it says the god Relikesh has possessed Groost and taken over the old forest encampment. Use the obsidian key to access the den, and from there reach the forest encampment. Oh, so we're going through here to get to the forest encampment. Okay. I was so confused about how that all of a sudden became... It was like we were doing one quest about Moligaro, and we had the other quest to do about Relikesh, and now they just...
Kind of connected.
Yeah, it was an interesting way to have it connect. Did we come through this area before? Was this where we like removed that rock thing and then everything got all dark and weird? Maybe not. These bridges are familiar to me.
It looks similar, for sure looks similar. But I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly this name. No, actually I remember that we've been into a den.
I found a way to blaze a trail
So
to the
maybe actually it was here.
Yeah, Trinant said that this is where we fought Fidelatus. I do not.
Yes.
I don't remember that person.
I
Too many
remember
people.
the name because it's funny. I don't remember us defeating that person, but I remember the name.
That definitely happens to me in like fantasy games. If there's way too many names being dropped, I'll remember the people that have like absolute nonsense names.
Because it's always like the weirdest names.
Yeah.
Like they went to the city of Skrakaskantraf. Like who will remember that?
It's
There
cool
are
when
so many memes about that.
it's cool
So
when
many.
people like make up a language for a race and then they like name things based on that language, and so then at some point you might realize like, oh, this city is just called like the Golden Spire, but in that weird language that they made up, and we know that language because like we learned it for this reason, and now we know why that city's called that. Like that can be cool, but yeah, it can be really hard to remember that stuff.
Yes. But whenever you need to learn new things, you're just like,
Trinant said that we'll remember all of this once we make 20 other characters.
Oh yeah, of course.
And sure, yeah, going through the game 20 times would probably lead us to remembering things finally. Maybe that's part of why they intentionally made the lore like so deep. Is you'll keep picking little things up. Your like 5th, 6th run through, you'll still keep learning new things.
Yeah, I mean that's a good thing, I guess. Where are we going?
Okay. We can either go to the right or down and left.
Down. Down is always right. I feel like every time the direction was down.
Yeah. Oh, there's an achievement for hearing every NPC dialogue line, and it's actually really hard to get. That's funny.
Why? Why would you get that achievement? I mean, it's a pretty big achievement, actually. Makes sense.
Yeah, I feel like if you wanted to learn the lore and you were like, I want to hear it, I want to hear everything from the characters themselves.
That will show that you're a real OG. Oh, here where we fought Piety as well. Or where we had that conversation with Piety.
This may have been that spot. The design is similar.
For sure, it's a similar thing, or it's exactly the same one. But I remember exactly that part where we had 2 sides of the road. Great Crown.
Oh.
I still don't get what this color is.
I think it's like the next color up in rarity or whatever. I'm gonna take it. Why
but
not?
It's weird because it looks like brown.
I know it looks like bad.
It looks like shit color. It shouldn't have that color. That's not fancy.
It's just hiding out, like nobody expects the shit colored thing to be great.
Ah, that's the thing. Okay.
Ooh, a secret passage?
Ooh.
Cool. Okay, all right. Oh, yeah, Trinet said this is where we talked to Piety before.
Yes, my memory for once worked.
Gold and brown items are unique and often not better than rare items.
That's why they are brown, because they're like, yeah,
funny.
I'm a unique, but I'm a unique shit.
Yeah, I'm not better necessarily. That's funny.
Just unique.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what's up with the den?
I guess we just need to move through. Right, because we're still just trying to get to the forest encampment.
Yeah, find the old forest encampment. Corruption. Wow, this is so cool.
Whoa. Interesting.
The corrupted areas are so cool.
Yeah.
Was there a skeleton of yours here just fighting by himself?
Maybe. Dude, sometimes they have a range where they'll engage an enemy, and sometimes the ones on the very edge of my little swarm of minions, they're the only ones close enough, and they'll just run off on their own. And I'm like, okay, like you'll die or you'll find your way back, buddy. Good luck.
Crazy. We were just walking back, and I saw someone fighting, and I was like, well, who's that?
It's really funny. The thing I find really strange and kind of annoying is they don't stand still even when there's nothing to fight. So like we'll be talking to like a quest giver, and they'll be telling us like, oh, thanks for what you did, and that was really important, and like, oh man, it's cool, here's some cool lore. And my like zombies and skeletons are like fidgeting and like running around each other, trying to find a like spot to stand comfortably.
You constantly hear shuffling or them doing some weird noises.
And like I'm trying to like zoom in to look at the characters that are talking and like see their animations and stuff, and it's just like my zombies are getting in the way of the camera because they're constantly like shifting around.
So weird. Here another bomb part.
Dang.
Nothing else.
You're naught but skin and bones, the most powerful artifact.
What's that?
We need to engage with these at some point just to find out what they are, but
yeah, I did that once, but
now.
I still didn't understand the point.
Oh,
what the
I opened the smuggler's cache. It had a contract in it that we can do.
Oh yeah, I also have a contract now. Carts, lockpicks. What was that red thing?
That was the contract.
Ah, okay.
Trinet said that his favorite unique item is a ring that's shaped like a die. It's called Ventnor's Gamble, and it has 6 different stats that can just be from 0 to 40.
Wow.
Each one. So you could get just 0 or you could get 40, and getting one that's
crazy.
Getting one that's all 40 is like one in hundreds of billions. Like the chance of getting a perfect one is like nearly impossible. Oh, that'd be so cool if somebody had one.
Probably someone does.
Maybe. Dude,
like,
there are
this
things
game's out since a long time.
There are things like that that are so rare that it just like the odds of it actually happening. Oh, there was a league where it happened because of a bug.
Oh no.
That's disappointing.
I got banned because of a bug.
Dude, for real?
Yeah, I was playing this MMO RPG, and to be completely fair, I found a bug that made you make money. And I used that for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. That was enough. Like 5 minutes, I got instantly banned. I have no idea how they managed to figure that out. It was deserved, but come on. It's not like I cheated. It's just a game that is bugged. It's your fault.
That happened in Guild Wars too. There was an item you could buy from a vendor for like $100, and you were supposed to be able to sell it back for 10, but you could sell it back for 1,000. So people just sat there buying as many as they could and then selling back as many as they could, and they banned a bunch of the people that did it.
But I mean, can you blame people? Like, it's your fault if the game is bugged.
I think it's their fault. That's how Bungie deals with things. If people find a bug in the game and they use it, Bungie's like, you can't get in trouble. Like, we will never ban your account.
It's not their fault.
We're gonna take the thing from you. Like, if you make money, they're fine with it. They're just like, fine, you can have tons of whatever the currency is you figured out how to exploit, which has happened multiple times. But if you, oh my God, recently, last week in Destiny, people figured out how to like craft weapons that were absolutely broken. You could make a machine gun, instead of shooting like 1 bullet every like fraction of a second, you could have it shoot like a shotgun blast. You could like trick the game into thinking it should be firing 12 bullets instead of 1 like a shotgun does, but it could still have the range of a machine gun. And there were all these other interactions where you could just trick the game into thinking like, oh, you have a sniper rifle, but it shoots like 12 bullets at a time like a shotgun would, but it still functions like a sniper rifle, so you can hit enemies really far away, and now you're hitting them with 12 hits at like, oh my, it was just fucking mayhem. And they finally fixed it. They fixed all the guns, but like they didn't punish anybody for doing it. They even let people know like, hey, we're gonna fix this in like 2 or 3 days. So like this weekend, just fucking go crazy, have a good time.
When I'm ready,
yeah, because it would be stupid to punish people.
Yeah, it's definitely dumb to do that. Okay.
And the same game banned me, calling me a cheater, even though I wasn't cheating, just because I'm super fast with my hands, because I'm a guitar player and a pianist, and I played that game for so many years. And basically, I was moving with WASD, W-A-S-D, and I was like holding spacebar because I was attacking from my horse and just moving around W-A-S-D so that the horse was moving around, like spinning. And they thought I was using a hack that allows me to move that fast, because they said no humans can do that fast.
Oh my God, dude.
I was like, no, I even sent proof. Like I sent a video of me redoing that. They were like, no, that's not true. You are cheating.
That's fucking crazy. That's so dumb.
I lost so much.
There's a guy who's like the best Minesweeper player. A bunch of people just thought like when he became the fastest Minesweeper player, he was like 12 or 14 or something. And so tons of people were like, no way, he's just cheating. You can't be that good that young. He's just cheating. And he had to like get new records in front of other players, like at their houses, for them to be like, no, like I watched him, like he fucking did it. He's not cheating. Crazy. He's good. He's just really good. Like what the hell?
Yeah. Oh. It's so. Oh. Okay.
This looks crazy.
It's so annoying, especially when you are not cheating or like doing anything. It's just your skill.
I would be so. I would be so careful to not ban people. I would always err on the side of caution and let some cheaters get through, and so that I didn't ban like
Absolutely.
legitimate players. That's so horrible.
Like, I spent so many hours on that account. I had so much money. I built like an account 75, level 75 out of 100, so it took me so long.
Yeah,
I had so many things with so many modifiers, and they just banned me because they were like, "Yep, cheating."
Dude, yeah, that's brutal.
Like, no.
Yeah, Vass, what game are you talking about?
It's Metin 2. It's not that famous apparently in America, but
yeah, I've never heard of it.
In Europe and in Asia, was super famous, especially many years ago.
Metin?
Yes, I think that's the spelling. Yes, but 2, like Half-Life 2. Even though there's
sure.
never been 1.
Massive multiplayer online role-playing game originally developed by Emir Entertainment. Wow, cool.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I've never heard of that game.
It's a really cool game.
Damn.
It's really old, even though people are still playing it. Like, it has an awful graphic.
Yeah.
But it's like the first World of Warcraft. Like, it was that period of time. So that was my actually first MMO RPG. And I played that like every year ever since. And last year they banned it.
Yeah, dude, that's brutal, man. That fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Trinent said that there was a bug in the last league for PoE where players could kill each other. They could, like, if we were in a party like this, they could kill each other intentionally, and somebody did it to a streamer, and they got permabanned for it. I honestly think if there's a bug in a game and people exploit it, like, you shouldn't ban them. But if they're griefing other players, then
they're doing that on purpose.
Yeah, if you're using a bug and you're just having fun doing your own shit and it doesn't affect other people, fine. But man, if you intentionally make make other people's lives worse because you're exploiting a bug, I understand.
The line.
Yeah, that's rude.
When you try to control everything, you ultimately control nothing. Ralakesh has never quite been able to grasp that concept.
Damn, this guy was another one of the god dudes. He was fucking quick and easy. My god.
Not a problem for us.
Oh, so now we only get to choose like 2 out of these 3 bonuses to have. Oh.
No.
Ooh.
That's so rude.
Oh, the bottom 2, the Soul of Tukohama and the Soul of Ralakesh, are really interesting. One is like reduced damage while you're moving, and the other is reduced damage when you're standing still. Ooh.
Yeah, I need to take the moving one for me.
Yeah, I feel like the moving one's better because you're going to be moving when like you're like, oh shit, I need to get out of here.
Exactly.
Interesting.
And I rarely stay completely still. Like, I'm constantly just dashing.
Yeah, that's a good point. Trinan said we get 1 big god ring and 1 small god ring. Okay.
Yes.
Interesting.
I mean, fair. We cannot be like this overall crazy ass god.
Honestly, that's what I thought was going to happen, is we would just keep like sucking them up and just getting all of those bonuses, but that's way more balanced. That's better to have to choose. It looks like there's 4 big circles in here and 8 little circles. Damn, we got a lot of god killing to do then.
I mean, that's what we have the other parts for.
Yeah,
like, not parts.
Acts.
Are they parts? Acts. Yeah, sure.
Too much clutter.
Different name for the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think it's time to go ahead and end. I think we can just portal back to the city from here, right? Because I think we're done.
Yes.
Talk to Aramir and talk to Helena. Yeah.
What is this portal, though? The Northern Forest.
Oh, there was another portal? Shit. I'm gonna come back.
But I don't know what that is. Oh, but we were already here, I think.
Oh,
because
there
the
might be...
waypoint was already activated.
Interesting. All right, well, we'll figure it out next time.
Yeah. So in the bridge encampment there is Elena, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I'm gonna talk to them. Oh, there's a waypoint. Okay. Trinid said we probably want to go back. Crap. I just went through the portal and cut you out, didn't I?
But I can teleport to you.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. If you can, then come to me, and then let's go into the Northern Forest. No, Trinid, I really appreciate that. That just telling me there's a waypoint right there, definitely helpful, and not too much of a spoiler.
Oh no, you spoiled that. You spoiled that there is a save point. Save
and
point?
then,
waypoint.
As far as how many side quests are we running, we've been doing almost all of them. I think we've missed like 3 side quests through the whole game at this point.
Yes, somewhere like that.
Okay, so now I'm going to teleport back to the bridge encampment. You spoiled our experience of running through the same zone again. That's true, but that's an experience I don't necessarily mind being spoiled.
No, I'm fine. I'm definitely fine.
That's all right. Not every experience in this game is 10 out of 10 necessary to enjoy.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're being fine, man. I appreciate the help, and you haven't spoiled anything, so it's all good. But unfortunately, this is where we have to end. And then Vass, you're good for Monday, right? We're gonna we have the weekend, and then we're gonna play more on Monday.
Yup.
Okay, sweet, great.
Oh,
I realized that this is gonna be like no PoE for almost 2 weeks, and then like a short period of like 4 days where half of those days we're playing PoE. Which
but it's fine because I'm on vacation from today.
Oh, dude, nice. So that's lovely.
Yes.
Sweet.
So nice. So yeah, Monday's fine.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah, this was a lot of fun, and thank you and your chat for helping out, and my chat for helping out. Everybody's been great.
Of course.
And enjoy your vacation, dude.
Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day and the weekend, right? Yeah, today's Friday.
Yes, it is. Yeah, man. You too. Have a good one.
Cool. Thank you. Have a good one.
All right. Now, regretfully, it's time to end the stream. I'm so used to Minesweeper on Fridays. It's weird not ending a Friday with Minesweeper. But yeah, trying it. Thanks a lot, dude. And if you're around Monday, we'll be back to doing it on Mondays, unless Vass or I get super sick again. It seems unlikely. It's unlikely. Anyway, have a nice day, everybody. Whoever's lurking, I see other people. It's all good. Have a nice day. Enjoy your weekend. Take care of yourselves.